Hello, and welcome everyone to another Creatures and Corridors live stream. We are back again today to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
We played Dungeons and Dragons. Oh wait,
We
sorry.
played Just like someone do it, please.
Wrong channel.
Just
Wrong stream. Sorry.
Just joking. Real quick before we start, though, I just got to say, we went to go see. Well, some of us went to go see the Honor Among Thieves movie yesterday, and it was friggin' sweet. Highly recommend. Just a good old laugh a minute, and they just really, I feel like, nailed the Dungeons and Dragoniness of it all. So
a solid 11 out of 10.
Yeah, gets a glowing review from me. Especially if you like Forgotten Realms stuff. It's very heavy into Forgotten Realms lore and shit like that. Anyways, but today we are playing Strixhaven. In case the overlay didn't give it away, we are returning for session 2. It is a magical university that gathers aspiring mages from all across the multiverse and throws them all together to teach them some crazy stuff. So we last week we had like a little orientation session, kind of got to know everybody. There's a whole cavalcade of NPCs that we're going to get to know over the course of the school year, and I'm sure these guys have probably forgotten all of their names immediately.
Yep.
I remember one.
Pete knows exactly the one that she's moving in on. So today we're gonna hopefully get to some classes and see what other kind of shenanigans we can get into. So I did actually write a. Did I not? I did not write a formal intro. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just get to it then.
It's time to shenan again.
Yeah. I basically already recapped, so we're good to go. All right. So we left you guys
on the front lawn.
Yeah, you were had just finished the orientation. The teacher said you had the rest of the day to just kind of do whatever. So it is just about 6 o'clock or so p.m. And y'all are hanging out in the commons with your new buddy Rampart, the Loxodon. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to get kind of hungry. Y'all want to go find a place to eat?
Definitely.
Yeah, I suppose that's a good idea. I'm going to put the little stuffed doll, I guess, onto my left shoulder here a little bit.
You stick the doll onto your shoulder and it magically sticks there like a parrot. Rampart's like, well then, tally-ho.
I have
off
no
to find
idea
some
where
nosh.
I'm going, but let's look. Maybe we can find a map, or that one guy that has like the map on his chest. Maybe he could give us directions.
Rampart puts his trunk up like a periscope, and he's like sniffing around. Yeah. You see one of the campus guides. They're just kind of meandering about, so you just gotta get its attention.
Yeah, we'll walk. Well, I'll walk up to it. I don't know if everybody else is gonna follow. We're like, hey, do you know where we could get a bite to eat?
Certainly. The dorms have cafeterias, but if that's not to your liking, the Bow's End Tavern also serves food.
Is the dorms cafeteria free, or do we pay for that too?
Cafeteria is free.
Cafeteria is free. How good is the Bow's End Tavern?
It is an institution of Strixhaven University. It's been around since its inception, just about. Many students and teachers alike swear by their cooking. In fact, and he pulls up a little menu on his he's got like a view screen on the center of his chest. And
oh my god, he's a Teletubby.
And let me just make sure this is the food
Pulls
Have
up the
two menus.
pulls up the dungeon menu. Whoops.
Yeah, I don't know why there is two menus, but anyways,
I love that that implies there's like a restaurant in the dungeon.
you should be
Ooh.
able to see that handout now.
Ooh. All right, guys. We can either eat free at the dorm cafeterias, or we could go check out the Bow's End Tavern. Ooh, the Alchemist Special. I want to try that. Oh, 3 gold. That's so expensive.
I I don't. I mean, as much as I appreciate the platinum that was given to us by the professor, I already forgot her name.
Sharp beak.
Starpeak. Yes, thank you, Rampart.
Quite right, yeah.
Professor Sharpbeak. I think I prefer to save my money. It's,
Well,
wizarding supplies. Wizarding supplies are a little bit expensive.
if we do any of the other specials that isn't the Alchemist Special, I will pay for our group as a group activity.
Are you,
What's the thing where they do it for trust?
Like
uh,
team building.
Team building. There you go.
Team building.
We'll
Trying
have
to
a team.
build our supports up?
Yeah, I'll pay for it if we can keep it at the 5 silver piece per person range. We can also get a drink too. I'll pay for a drink, but not the 10 silver pieces or the gold piece ones.
25 gold for dragon turtle stew.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus.
and garlic.
Delicacy.
I know, Rampart. That's crazy.
I mean, dragon turtle. I mean, imagine eating dragon turtle, bro. That's why it's so expensive.
It's probably super tasty too.
Oh my
Somebody
god.
died. Somebody died to get that stew.
But yeah, I'll pay for it as a team building exercise if you guys wanna.
Well, I'd never say no to a free meal.
Yeah, I can't say no to that.
I mean, all right.
Show us the way then, campus guide. And the little mechanical automaton just clink 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 starts heading towards the northeast to this or northwest, excuse me, to this building up here.
Before I forget, which direction is the dorms?
The dorms are. That's a good question. Actually, they're around here somewhere.
We don't want to be approaching curfew and be like, where do we go?
Yeah, we're gonna say they're over here in this eastern kind of slice of the pie. So this kind of general area. Yeah.
Okay. The place looks nice.
Yep. Cool. Yeah. Tally ho.
Let's go.
Slide over to the
I'm coming.
Bow's End screen here. Just do a little switcheroo.
I guess Alex decided to stay behind. He wasn't too hungry.
He just knows I'm about to switch the thing.
Where'd everyone
Okay,
go?
So you approach the outside of this building, and I unfortunately do not have a super cool sign like I do for the Fire Jolt, but you see a hanging sign that says Bow's End Tavern, and it's got like kind of a the large structure that you can see behind me here, these floating rocks that form this crescent. It's got like the logo has got kind of like a design, and the Bow's End is actually right at the base of the side of the crescent here, of the dawn bow. And so as you approach the outside, you see that there's like a little outdoor seating area. These little black lines here are there is music playing. You don't hear it?
No. Okay.
Uh-oh. What have I done?
I hear it.
It's just very quiet.
Yeah, that's all.
Let me switch up the track actually.
Oh, I hear it now. I
I do
still
hear
had
it.
I had the sound still coming out on my TV, and I guess my TV volume's really low.
It was like super quiet. Anyways,
That's my bad.
Right then. This is way too loud for me. Okay, so you approach the outside, and so there's like a little outdoor seating area. That's what this black line and these tables that you guys should be seeing right now. And then inside you hear the sound of jolly merrymaking. Oh, hold on, I forgot to put. Shit.
We can't actually see the inside yet. Should we step inside?
Yes, but hang on one second.
Okay.
I forgot to.
But we're well.
Man.
You do have the dynamic lighting now, so we
Yeah.
can't see the whole thing.
Yeah. I'm liking this dynamic. Just throw some. I swear, I thought I did this already.
Did it not save?
I don't know, man.
Just roll 20 things.
Just
Look, they're red. They're bad guys. Fire.
Fireball.
Oh,
no,
oh.
no, I don't want to fight. I just
She's
wanna
like, I
eat
haven't long
food."
rested since the last fight. I have no spell slots.
I've only got
I have
one left, too.
nothing.
I have no offensive spells prepared,
I,
except for my cantrip.
Yeah, I only have an offensive cantrip. I don't have any offensive leveled spells yet.
Oh, I have plenty of offensive cantrips.
I went for some pretty good utility ones.
Same.
okay, go for it.
We going in?
Yeah.
We going in. We going in. Okay.
Oh, this place is full.
Man, this
Um,
looks nice.
Yeah, so when you guys go inside, there's a bustling diner and lots of students just kicking back, enjoying some drinks and some food. It's quite lively in here. There seems to be some sort of like ambience music, but you don't see like a band or anything. It's just kind of like magically being projected by some sort of enchantment. And behind the bar, you see another Owlin who is dressed in silver quill robes. And what is this guy? What the fuck is?
He's ready to scrap.
I guess that's the bouncer.
That's
You
the
also see
chef.
a formidable looking. What's to say? I think
Gladiator.
he's a. You're unsure of exactly what species this guy is, because I'm unsure too. Let me check.
He's not
He's
wearing a
the
shirt.
chef.
And
He's
he's-
human.
I mean, guys, he's obviously a Wookiee. What do you guys don't understand?
The rare hairless Wookiee in its natural habitat.
Well, he is working in the kitchen, so it's hot, and obviously they don't want hair in the food, so they made him shave.
What's it called? He has hair, doesn't he? It's right underneath the helmet. You can see it.
He's wearing the helmet as the hair cover.
So this is like the bartender station, and then back here you see servers like coming and going with food. The kitchen's actually back this way.
Okay.
Oh, you can't go back
Oh.
there.
Yeah, I was just.
I mean, you can, but you
They probably don't want us back there.
settle down.
Oh. So if
Ugh,
so, these
where do we
look
sit?
like. Why don't we go sit in the back so we can be able to hear each other better too? Because it's pretty crowded down here.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that.
All right. Lead the way.
I guess we just seat ourselves. Do y'all want to sit on the left side or the right side?
Let's go this way.
All right, let's follow destiny.
I gotta sit here so I could scope out the place for hotties.
Nice.
On the prowl. Just
Really far
skimming
back
over this description, seeing if there's anything. Oh, he's an orc. Okay, cool.
Hey, so
Okay.
How much?
what's What brings everyone to Strixhaven?
Uh, it's for the classes. I've heard so many tales of great casters um, coming from Strixhaven, not being born, being made from Strixhaven.
I
I
just
don't
wanted to
know.
get
Don't
away
ask
from
me.
home.
I plan to study alchemy, and they have a very good alchemy program here. The alchemist that I was saved by as a child said he learned from Strixhaven, and since he saved me, I kind of want to give back. So I too am planning on becoming an alchemist.
That sounds very noble.
It his work was very fascinating. You know, as a kid, even though I was sick, you know, the pretty colors from all the different ingredients he was using was just mystifying to watch him work, and I was just kind of hooked ever since.
That's pretty cool. I don't know much about alchemy myself. So what exactly do you do?
I haven't had much training yet, so I can't really do a whole lot. I know alchemists are pretty famous for making, you know, potions of healing and such. But they can create cures for diseases and such. They can make even weapons with the right ingredients. They could make things that explode. If for those who are like to make pranks, you could make stink bombs and stuff.
Is that what you want to do?
Absolutely, and I already know how to make stink bombs.
How do you make a stink bomb?
You don't want to know.
No, I really do.
Uh,
Yes, tell us how, Kalen, for research purposes, of course.
well, you do need some manure, and the fresher the better, unfortunately. You also need, like,
Does the type of manure matter?
just the fresher the better. It doesn't matter where it comes from. Just,
So like human, cow, orc, doesn't matter?
you know, I'm gonna be honest, I've only used animal manure. I've not tried humanoid manure. So,
Humanoid manure.
so now you have my curiosity. I think next time I make a stink bomb, I'll use some of
I don't
my
wanna
own-
know.
some of my own product, I suppose.
No, I don't want to. I didn't want to hear that. No,
Oh, that's
I didn't want to hear that.
wait.
I said you
That's how you
would-
send a personal message.
I said you wouldn't want to know, and you asked anyway. I gave plenty of warning.
I didn't want to know that.
You know, I've heard in the Witherbloom College there is a great swamp with gaseous spores that inhabit its outer reaches, and perhaps the gas bladders from these spores would make for a extra explosive stink bomb.
I'm gonna have to try that. I'm very excited. I've heard so much about Witherbloom's swamps. It is just filled with all kinds of alchemical ingredients.
Brimming, certainly brimming. I'm sure that we'll, throughout the course of our tenure here, we will make our way down there someday, but we should be cautious. I have also read that there is a many deal of monstrous entities that inhabit the swamp as well.
Do the Witherbloom,
Then perhaps we shouldn't go.
do the Witherbloom classes not take place on the Witherbloom campus?
Yes, but the campus itself is safe. The swamp extends beyond the reaches of the halls.
Well, yeah, but I imagine close to the school is only very minute amounts of danger.
Yes, the further you stray from the campus, the more dangerous things become.
Yeah.
Or we could just not leave the campus. You know, that would be a great start. Is not to leave the safety of the campus.
Alex, where's
What's
your
the matter,
sense of
Alex?
adventure?
Scared of a little danger?
Yes.
Now that you mention it, where did you disappear to when that trunk came alive and tried to eat that gnome?
I rest my case.
Rampart, like every time I like rub my chin, he's like rubbing his chin with his trunk. He's always just like,
Nice.
Nice.
Destiny, you I think you said you wanted to get away from home. That's why you came to Strixhaven?
Yeah, my dad is very attached to me. He wants me to become like a private attorney like him. And I said, no, I want to do art. And he was not happy with that, but I'm here to get away from him. He's a little nutty. He's good though. Oh well, I can't say he's good.
His heart's in the right place. He's just little rough around the edges.
Well, good
Yeah,
for
he
you
just
first.
wants me to take his place or be. I don't want to talk too much about it, but
part of the family business. Trust me, I understand.
yeah, exactly.
Yes, my father had much the same aspersions for myself as well, but I far more intrigued by the intellectual and philosophical pursuits that are offered here at campus.
I'm actually want to continue my family business, I think. I was not expecting to come to Strixhaven at all.
Oh, quite interesting.
My I come from a line of glass blowers in a small village out in the middle of basically nowhere.
Do you know how to glass blow yourself?
I do.
Oh.
I'll like reach into like my like bag or satchel and pull out a small glass blowing kit. Yeah, there's a few pieces here, nooks, crannies, torches.
Nice.
So I've got a little bit of experience. Basically discovered that I had some magic, and family was like, you know, go explore that, bring it home. And well,
Sounds like a blessing for you and your family.
Yeah.
that it could be, honestly. Glass blowing business isn't, very prominent. But especially with magic finally starting to reach that area and whatnot. But I mean, we do make lots of glasses for people to wear. An exhibit A. But anyway, yes, I'm just kind of, I don't know much about magic, but I'm here to kind of, I guess, figure it out and see if I can return with any skills or helpful tools, traits. I don't know. I honestly don't know because I don't know what I don't know.
Well, there is value in all knowledge gained, so you've certainly come to the right place.
There's bound to be
I
magic that
hope
can
so.
help your family with their glass blowing.
I'm sure there is. But
Tell me, does your family blow glass purely for the commerce factor, or is there a artistic or artisanal element to it?
it's primarily just the trade. We don't really. Small village, you do what you do to get by, and that's the trade.
Well, helping people see the world around them sounds like I can't think of a more noble pursuit.
Well, it helps. I'd be in a rough shape without the glasses, that's for sure.
Fortunate
So-
that Loxodons are born with mostly good vision. I do need my readers sometimes for the extra small print.
It's always that small print.
And he pulls out like the little tiny like little itty bitty like
Nice.
spectacles and just
Cute.
going in its nose. Say, where is that server? Is anyone going to help us?
I was wondering the same thing.
I don't know. Perhaps they didn't see us, or I don't know.
Did anyone decide on what they wanted to try?
I have not. I was hoping to look at the menu again. I didn't get a good look at it last time.
So in the center of the table, in addition to like, salt and pepper, like normal, like candles, like normal, like table dressing type stuff, there's also a curious looking glass prism. Little, like maybe, I don't know, 6 inches tall glass prism.
I'm gonna touch it.
When you touch it, a little like hologram projection of the menu pops up.
Oh.
Fascinating. Can I pick up the prism?
Yeah. When you pick it up, it like the menu like moves with it and like.
Wow, this is really cool. I'm gonna need to learn how they make this. I'm sure there's a lot of good things I could do with this kind of
Sounds like just a simple illusion effect. I can't imagine it's too complicated.
You're probably right, but it would be very interesting to learn. And I'll set it back down so everybody can look at the menu.
Ooh, spicy hellhound claws. That's something I had before at home.
Oh my, spicy foods don't typically agree with me. I'll leave that one to you, Destiny.
That's way too expensive for my taste.
Yeah, that one's gold pieces. I can't afford that one.
Dang it.
Minus the plat we just received, all I have is 4 gold, which will be enough for us to all get a special and a cheap drink.
You noticed a line of text at the bottom that says, "When you're ready to order, just speak your order aloud into the prism."
Oh wow, that's super interesting. Witherbloom's Blight, I say into it.
No response.
Well, they do have to make the order, so that makes sense.
Perhaps you need to declare that you are ordering it.
Oh, okay. I would like to order a Witherbloom's Blight.
You hear the sound of like a little magical like chime, just like a little like cling noise.
Interesting.
Ooh. I would like to order a Prismari's Passion.
Cling.
I'll just take a bread pudding with the sauteed onions and carrots, please. Thank you.
Rampart?
I would hold on.
Cling. Sorry,
Well,
Cyvic.
I was like, perhaps I have to say the word, utter the words order.
I've been so caught up in our conversation. I have not even looked at the menu. Let's see what appeals to me on here. Oh, that's a bit expensive. You said anything in the silver?
Yes, I can afford a gold a person, so you can get a 5 silver piece meal and a 5 silver piece drink.
Wonderful. Well, I'm certainly going to need a dwarven ale, and I think I will also take the breaded. I would like to order the breaded breast of chicken, whiskey and mushroom sauce with a side of dwarven ale. Oh, that's only 5 copper. Cling.
He could order 2 dwarven ales or whatever. I would also
5 dwarven ales.
I'll get the Dwarven ales.
He's like, I'm gonna use my full gold. I would also like to order the Flaming Dragon drink.
Oh, I want that too.
I'll just take a water, please. Thank you.
You didn't say I would order.
I would like to order a water, please. Thank you.
Ding.
Bling.
I want to order of the flaming dragon.
Bling. 2 flaming dragons. Very good. After waiting for another 5 or 10 minutes or so, you see the doors to the kitchen open, and the food actually just magically like floats out to you and slides onto your table.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, we don't have to talk to anyone.
So first, Alkaelin, the dish that slides in front of you is it's some sort of like stew, and you can see that there's definitely mushrooms in it of some kind, and it seems to have like a lot of like herbs and spices. There's a lot of aromas, a lot of aromatics going on. There's definitely like some amount of vegetables in it as well.
I would like to use my cook's utensils knowledge to like taste it and like be able to try to recreate it in my head.
Oh, okay. Let's do this is definitely some kind of let's do perception. Taste is a sense, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, there isn't just
Ah.
your palate is just overwhelmed by all the cavalcade of different tastes and flavors. It's all like familiar but yet completely new to you. It's gonna take a few more tastings of this particular dish to unlock its secrets just from taste alone.
Some of these ingredients they use must be grown here. I don't recognize these mushrooms for one. But it is quite good. Would anybody like a taste?
I'll take a bite.
Sure.
Ah.
Oh.
The airplane.
just a mage hand, a spoon.
Make the mage hand in the shape of an airplane.
You just see
like the nose is a spoon. That's awesome.
If I had mage hand, I would, but I do not have that spell.
I'll use mage hand to do it for myself.
It's the thought that counts. So Destiny, the plate that slides in front of you looks like a ornate chef's salad, but instead of like a boring salad that lays flat on the plate, this thing stands like maybe a foot and a half high, and seems to be like suspended midair through some sort of like magical enchantment. It looks like the lettuce and the stringed carrots and onions and stuff, it looks like it's like fireworks like exploding outwards. And whenever you grab or either like use your fork or like grab a piece with your fingers, it comes away free and just like it returns to normal gravity after leaving the display of the plate.
How does it taste?
Spicy.
You
were not expecting a salad to be spicy, but the seasoning, it's like a sharp, like acidic vinaigrette with definitely some crushed red pepper or something in there. I guess I should have made you roll perception.
That sounds pretty good.
Nice and spicy. Anyone want to try?
Oh yeah, I'll give it a taste.
Here comes the airplane.
It's like a B-52 bomber this time, just like fire away.
Exactly.
Holy shit. It's quite good. Your taste buds are wide awake now, and it gives you kind of almost like a little bit of a buzz from the spice.
Nice.
And then Alex, so your bread pudding slides in front of you, and it looks like a solid meal. You know, a good hearty bread pudding, very very healthy, very what's the word? Functional. You know, it's gonna fill you up. It's gonna taste decent. It's nothing crazy, but it's good stuff.
I just
Sorry, the specials are a little more elaborate than
Yeah, I know. I didn't expect anything. What's it called? I just began kind of eating it to myself.
and then two shot glasses, or not shot glasses, but like highball glasses float onto the table, and it looks like you can see the liquid in the cup, or in the glass rather, has like kind of this like blue and red glow to it, and at the top of the glass, it looks like as if someone put a sparkler in it, so there's just like sparks just flying off and like falling onto the table, and but it's like coming out of the drink, like instead of like fizzy bubbles, it's like sparks like flying out of the glass.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Is that the flaming dragon?
Yeah, so there's one for you and one for Destiny.
Oh, cheers.
Yep. Cheers. Clink.
Clink.
The mug of dwarven ale that floats onto the table, it's like a wooden, like, you know, classic like fantasy mug, and it seems that someone has etched the shape of a beard into the side of the glass, so like the glass, so like when you drink out of the mug, it looks like you have like a beard.
That's awesome.
That's cute.
And a very normal, plain-looking glass of water floats in front of Alex.
What about rampart?
I just grab it and start drinking it without even without a care in the world.
Alex, it is the perfect balance, pH balance between alkaline and acidic and basic or whatever. The alkaline tastes just right. If you want it to be sparkling, it's sparkling. If you want it to be flat, it's flat. Whatever. You didn't specify, but it's exactly just the way you would want it when you drink it.
Perfect amount of electrolytes.
Yes, thank you. I was trying to think. I was like, there's something else I'm forgetting.
I drink it contently. So, we should get to know each other more, right? Since we're going to be stuck all year with each other.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So let's play a game.
All right.
You have a game in mind?
I am making up a bad one on the spot as we speak.
Let's hear it.
Well, you know, it's just a simple, you know, ask each other questions type game, where we can learn more about each other. But I don't have anything further than that. If you guys want stakes, you can come up with stakes for the questions. I don't know, a truth or dare or something crazy like that. If you guys really wanted to go the distance.
We should play Truth or Dare in the dorms, maybe, with more people.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Yes. No offense, but Truth or Dare is often better played with a
well,
more of a ratio of.
Oh,
If
I
we're gonna do
was,
Truth or Dare, we should definitely
I
get
was,
the other
I was
teams
thinking,
involved.
I was thinking less of a whatever you guys are thinking, and just more of a get to know each other truth or dare. But yeah, just I don't know, questions, get to know each other. For example, Destiny, what's your favorite color?
Black. You might be able to tell with all the black I wear.
Yeah, something gave that away. You ask somebody a question.
Oh, a question.
Anybody watching on Twitch chat, feel free to throw a question in the chat.
Rampart, how many siblings do you have?
7. He
Wow.
Jesus.
he takes his napkin with his trunk and like dabs his cheeks with it in a very dainty way.
Are you where do you sit on that totem pole? Are you the oldest, the youngest, middle child?
I suppose I would be a middle child. My brother is the eldest, and my youngest sister is the youngest. I am on the... Yes, I suppose I'm smack dab in the middle. I have 2 older brothers and an older sister. Oh, I lose track of them sometimes. There's so many of them.
Don't blame you.
And don't get me started on the cousins and the second cousins, and it's quite an affair during the holidays for our family.
It sounds like it. Alex. What
Oh,
is-
Well, hold on,
my-
it's Rampart's
my
turn.
turn to
Yes.
ask a question. But I was going to ask Kaylin. Kaylin, what plane did you come from? Or do you hail from?
Shit. Did we talk about that, Russell? I don't remember. Oh, I think Russell froze.
Oh no.
He did.
He's just looking at
He'll
me
figure
very
it out in a
He's
second.
looking at you.
What do you mean you don't remember what plane you came from? We talked about this for 3 hours last night.
That's a lie. You weren't there.
You don't know my life.
I do, because it was just me, Russell, and Jaren in call. You
I
were
was in your
call.
bedroom. You just didn't see.
Oh no. But wait, Russell wasn't there either.
Am I here? Hello?
Oh, there you are. Yeah.
Oh, he's
Sorry.
starting to come back.
I asked my question late time. I was like, oh man.
Yeah. Did we talk about what plane I came from? I don't remember.
Nope.
Uh,
It's all you. Take it
I mean,
away.
I
What have
can-
you seen
I
now is
can-
canon.
I was gonna say I can tell you based on like MTG lore where Vidalcan normally come from, but you're welcome to
yeah, that would be cool.
wherever you want. So I think they were first introduced in Mirrodin, and they're also pretty common in Ravnica. Are 2 of the like popular ones.
And Kaladesh.
Kaladesh, yeah, Kaladesh is another one. There's a lot of artificers in Kaladesh.
Any big technologically driven locations you typically find
Let's be
Yeah,
from
yeah.
artifacts and
Kaladesh.
technology.
That starts with a K. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
It's where Chandra's from.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, Kaladesh is pretty spicy. I'm sorry, I'm just taking notes on all this cool stuff I'm learning about you.
Yeah, I actually made a little thing for all these questions for them too.
I wanna remember. I'm so bad at remembering stuff unless I write it down. He says, Kaladesh. I've heard great tales of their technological innovations. It's quite the forward-thinking plane.
It is very technologically advanced, but like I said, the alchemist that had saved me got his knowledge from here, Strixhaven. So I wanted to follow in his footsteps and come here.
Fascinating. Perhaps during the break I will visit that plane and you can show me around.
By all means, I would love to do that. And if either of you guys would like to join, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, why not? I don't want to go
I
back
guess-
home.
Kaladesh coming soon to a D&D stream near you.
My parents are researchers for making magical items. They like to create new items. Essentially, they lots of failures, of course, but you know, you're not gonna discover new things without trial and error.
How many
precisely.
siblings do you have?
How many what?
Siblings do you have?
I am an only child. So I got all of my parents' attention growing up. They,
Interesting.
being researchers themselves, didn't have quite a lot of time with me. Except when I was sick, that was about the only time that they actually took off from work. So, I didn't see them often.
Well, I'm sure that they were working hard to make sure that they could provide for you.
Oh yeah, I didn't have any wants If there was something I wanted, they got it for me. But I'm an adult now. I'd like to stand on my own 2 feet, so that's why I'm here.
Indeed. You've certainly got quite a lot of potential. I'm most excited that I've been paired with you. Hi, Miranda.
Russell says hi. She said hi.
Yes, I'm quite pleased with the group that I've been placed in. It seems that you all have a great deal of potential. I just hope that our 5th member soon materializes. It would appear that they are still absent.
Well, hopefully.
Well, it's only the first day.
Well, technically tomorrow's the first day, so hopefully they're there for that.
Still day 0. Yeah.
Not even the first day, yes, indeed.
They don't want to miss the first day of classes. That's gonna be an important day.
I should hope not. Okay then, I believe according to the game, it's your turn to ask the next question.
Alex, what is your favorite pastime? Like, what do you like to do?
That's a great question. Read, I guess, would be the answer. I've read many novels, books about history and the natural world and whatnot. Reading. I've obviously dabbled a little bit in Dragon Chess. I don't think I'm super good at all, but there's a club here, so maybe I'll join and maybe it'll all get better.
We'll certainly have to brush up our game if we're to compete with that woman who was at the recruiting station.
Oh, I don't know about competing, but I just
She seemed. Yes, indeed. My thoughts.
What was that?
I said she seemed very confident in her ability.
Well, she did seem to be probably the captain of the club, so I imagine so.
Most likely, yeah.
Do you typically read nonfiction, or do you dabble in the occasional novel?
I typically stay in nonfiction, I think. Usually, most of the books I've read, I've had access to, have been practical in nature. So,
well, if you ever need any recommendations, I do love a good history book.
Well, if I see anything that I've read before in the library, I'll let you know. But or perhaps you've read it before too. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yes, I'm often in our family library delving into tomes of past battles and military history. Jam.
So I'm going to. I'm thinking of a way to make this questionnaire more interesting, but I'm not quite sure how to do it, other than getting money involved.
How do we know when it's over? I suppose whenever we're all satisfied.
I suppose so. I don't know. Destiny, are you an only child? And you didn't mention your mother earlier.
Yeah, I could share a little bit about that. I am an only child. My mom had complications with me, so she died in childbirth. That's why my dad's the one taking all the care of me.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oops, my bad.
It's okay. I don't know her, so how can I miss someone I never met?
That's fair.
And I want to say my dad did a good job filling in where he could.
That's good. I don't know.
Anyways, let's not make this awkward. Hey, Rampart, how many people have you slept with lately?
Whoa! Saucy.
Slept with? Like, in the same bed?
Sure.
Well, I typically sleep by myself. Suppose when I was younger, I would sleep in my parents' bed from time to time, but that's been many years.
What was
That
that?
We
told
want to
me
make this
everything I needed to
if we
know.
want to make this interesting, we can always, up the ante. You can pay a silver piece to the questionnaire if you don't want to answer the question.
Oh. Hmm. I don't think we need to be. Well, the point is to getting to know each other better. If anything's over the line, you can just say so. Certainly feel like these questions have all been fairly normal. Except
I think
Destiny's.
so.
That's a bit strange. I don't quite understand the question.
It's okay. I got what I wanted out of it.
Happy to oblige.
I guess that's Rampart. That makes it your turn. If you want
Oh,
to,
yes, of
ask.
course. Sorry.
don't
Well,
have to ask the same person. You can mix it up a little bit.
I was going to say, I asked Alkaden last time. Perhaps I should ask someone else. Alex.
Why don't we change it up and each question asked by us, everybody from the group responds to the question. We'll just take turns answering that question.
Oh, we want to do group questions now?
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
so like
I
when
like
I
that idea.
asked Alex what his favorite pastime was, we'll just like now that question everybody will take turns answering that question. This way,
That's reasonable.
we're answering more questions quicker.
Yes.
Well, I've slept
quite the
with 0
efficient one.
people, but I've had 1 girlfriend.
You didn't sleep with her?
No, she broke up with me.
Oh, okay.
It was a few years back.
I guess that makes it my turn to answer that question. I have not been with anybody. I've been kind of just focused on my studies at the time, but now that I am out of my parents' house, I'm hoping to change that here.
Should I answer my own question?
Absolutely.
Oh, sure.
So, I couldn't give you a number, but the last time I slept with someone was on the train. I didn't see who it was, but it was really dark and it was good. It was a good ride.
What is it, a male or a female?
Definitely a guy.
I'd like to order another dwarven ale, please.
Make that 2, I'll take one as well. Destiny, would you like one?
Yeah, I'll take one.
And Alex, I take it you're a non-alcoholic drinker?
Yes, that is true.
Perhaps we could get you like a shot glass filled with like soda
Pickle
or something.
juice.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'm fine with the water.
All right.
You haven't lived till you've had a pickle shot.
Some pickled ale.
What's everybody else's favorite color?
My favorite color is forest green.
I'm quite partial to red. No particular shade.
Yeah, I think my favorite color is green. I'm not sure why. That's just my first instinct.
It's a good color.
I
What
suppose it is.
What plains does everyone hail from?
Oh, I don't remember what plane I originally was from. I don't know which one my mom was from. But I've been staying in the Nine Hells, casually with my dad.
Ah, yes, I've heard great stories of the hells of the Forgotten Realms. It's quite warm.
Yeah, I specifically stayed on the 4th circle, which is the hottest, but I stayed inside in a nice AC'd room. Controlled by the crystals. I don't know how it works, honestly.
Air conditioning in hell? That sounds quite like heaven to me.
Well, you kind of need it on the 4th circle.
Get it to a nice chilly 90 degrees out Fahrenheit, right?
It's very controlled, surprisingly, just inside the city. But if you step out, you will probably die.
Yes, I imagine you'd burst into flames.
Yep. You'd have to be immune to any kind of heat to survive out there.
That makes plenty sense.
Note to self:
I stayed
don't
inside.
go there at all.
Don't visit Destiny's home.
No, we
Yes.
will not be doing that. We
We
will
will-
not be doing
let's,
that. It's not a good place.
No, that doesn't sounds miserable.
I believe I mentioned it earlier, but I'm from Loxodania. That is where my family is from.
Right.
Loxodania, the Nine Hells. Callis, I'm just from here. You guys are out of this world.
Oh, a native-born Arcavian, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Small village, nothing fancy.
It's quite a wonderful plane. I've not ventured outside the campus halls, but I've read many great things about the wider plane.
I can't really speak to that. I kind of only know my village. But you know, it's nice enough there.
I'm sorry.
Just a small town
Where did
girl.
Alex say he was from?
Here, which is Arcavios.
Oh, okay.
You guys have any pets growing up?
My dad would not allow pets. He wanted his suits to be extra clean. You can imagine what it's like being a private attorney. In
Yeah,
hell.
especially in hell.
Yeah. They're very strict there.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed any pets either.
My older sister would competitively breed turtles.
That's interesting.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Were
we
they
have,
racing turtles?
No, not racing. More of the for like
Size?
show purposes. Yeah, size and
Okay.
ornateness of shell and whatnot. They were graded on a variety of factors, trying to produce the most peak of specimens.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yes, I found that they aren't that entertaining, but they do make good listeners.
That's probably true. They're not going to go anywhere anytime soon. Well, our family had a dog. Passed away a couple of years ago.
I always wanted a dog.
I wanted a dog.
Well, the good news is that you're not home anymore.
Does the
I don't know what the
dog allow pets?
Strixhaven campus policies are for pets, though. So
Let's get a dog, guys. What a dog.
Group dog. It can take turns staying at each person's
Yeah.
home.
Exactly.
multi-class into ranger, beastmaster.
I am all for sharing a dog.
I shall inquire further into the specifics of caring for an animal, but I do recall seeing that Strixhaven is allowing of pets in certain areas.
Sweet. A dog could be helpful in helping me find alchemical ingredients with that powerful sniffer that they have.
I like that you're thinking about the function while I'm thinking about just cuddling a cute little dog.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I want to cuddle the cute dog too, but I mean, it can help me too, you know?
I guess we'll find out. First, we gotta make sure we can have a dog, and then we also have to buy one and spend time with it. And yeah, it's a
Feed it and water it and take
Feed
it
it.
for walks.
a dog's a bit of a big responsibility. Yeah, I think it's approaching 7. We should probably head back to the dorm.
Well, hold on. What was everybody's favorite pastime? I guess.
Oh,
I'd like to
that's
get,
true.
I'd like to get everybody else's favorite pastime?
Well, at the risk of sounding like I'm copying Alex, I also quite enjoy reading, especially military history, and playing a good game of Dragon Chess. We seem to be quite the pair, Alex. We have very similar interests. I guess outside of that, I do also enjoy a bit of sparring in the courtyard. I am quite proficient in swinging a warhammer.
Nice.
Well, if we see any trouble, we'll just send you their way.
My father insisted that I learn to fight, and well, I must say I do enjoy. Although I'm not much of a runner, I do enjoy a good bit of exercise now and again.
That's pretty cool, I guess.
Perhaps you'd like to join me on my morning jog then, Rampart.
Oh no, that sounds quite terrible. Are you sure you're not in cahoots with that dwarven girl we met earlier?
The one that suddenly fell in love with me?
No, that was the gnome. I'm talking about the bodybuilder, the stout dwarf girl
right,
who was
right,
trying
right.
to get us to join her fitness club.
No. This is my first time meeting everybody.
Oh, okay. just a jest. I know better. I'm all for physical fitness, but we Loxodons are not great sprinters.
That's fair, you were pretty out of breath when we first saw you.
Yes. Not my forte at all. I'm more of the
Short-
slow and steady.
Short burst.
Yes.
Well, Destiny, what about you?
I do enjoy painting, and I have this nice watercolor paint set that I've yet to try.
That. Oh man, I'm getting
God,
tired.
Don't let me bore you too much. Jeez.
Sorry, I
I'm
was
not
waiting
talking
for other
about
people to
books.
respond.
Vincent, you should share us some of your artwork sometime.
Yeah.
I'll show you my first piece once I use these watercolors, and maybe light it up with Firebolt.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's interesting. Is there
That's
oil in that watercolors?
No, it's not oil based.
Then how do you light it up with fire?
I just firebolt the paper.
Okay.
You know
I
what?
don't know how
You'll see.
painting works.
I've always found the artistic endeavors a interesting pursuit, although sometimes it seems to escape me. I don't know if I'm not smart enough or just if it's just something that I wasn't born with.
Was probably not born with it.
It's something you usually start with as a young kid, and it grows as an interest later in life.
I can certainly appreciate the skill and dedication. There are many great mages at the Prismari campus who spend their life trying to perfect their craft.
Well, sounds like the Prismari is going to be pretty good for you, Destiny.
So,
It's definitely one I want to get into.
if you're into art, does that mean you took the History of Magic and Art class?
I believe I did.
Well, then we'll definitely have at least 2 classes together.
What a coincidence! I took it as well.
Hey!
Oh, hey!
I'm pretty sure I did not go anywhere near that.
I heard history and I said, sign me up.
No, I have just a bunch of smart math classes.
Ugh,
Pretty
math.
much.
Heck.
You know, math can be like, you know, the arts of the universe.
Sure, that's
Yeah.
one way to look at it.
Well, it's certainly important to know dates and sizes of armies, so I do have a respect for the numerologies.
Yeah, that's probably true. 'Cause I cannot imagine fighting a war and not knowing how many people you have in your army. That would be, a recipe for disaster.
Precisely. How many battalions? How many commanders? Siege equipment? All important numbers.
Nice. Well, I suppose I should say my favorite pastimes. I haven't said it yet. Much like my parents, I have taken an interest in creating magic items. Uh, I have been working on it for a while, but have been unsuccessful so far. But I think I'm on the verge of a breakthrough. I might be able to make something here soon. And my other passion is coming up with new, maybe not quite potions, but just using alchemy to make various things. Like I said, I learned how to make stink bombs myself.
You seem to be quite the mad scientist, just throwing things at the wall to see what sticks.
Yeah, maybe without the mad part.
I use that as a term of endearment, more chaotic in nature, rather.
Yeah, I can see that.
All science is just throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So, I mean,
You're not wrong.
and then 100 years later, they find out what they thought was making it stick was something else entirely. And you got to restart the whole thing over again.
Yeah.
All right, back to the dorms.
I should probably pay this bill first. I don't know how.
You should, while you pay the bill, okay, Lynn, I'm gonna go see if there's a bathroom inside of this place.
Gets up to actually go to the restroom.
Fantastic.
Hilarious. There is a water closet somewhere on this map. Oh, E5. Which is... This is back exit. Oh. Oh, that's a choice.
Is there actually
Okay.
one here?
Yeah, no, it's weird because like the bathrooms are connected to the back door, like they lead outside. That's kind of weird.
You have to
I
go
guess
around back.
I guess if you need to use the restroom and you don't want to walk through the restaurant, I guess that's cool. But it's just like, oh no, it's exit only. Okay, I see. It's like an emergency exit. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's just Alex just fucking dips. Like we're like, where did he go? He just like left.
He's skipping
like,
out
"I
on
got
the
the
bill,
bill."
even though I had already agreed to pay for it.
He's gonna
Holy
go
shit.
powder his nose.
So when you said I guess I'll pay for the bill or I'm ready for the bill or whatever you said, you hear the prism on the table make another little chime noise, and one of the bartenders comes over to your table. Let's go with this owl check.
Nice.
Oh man, we don't get the big guy.
Big burly boy. Maybe-
It's just
maybe
a
next
part-time
time.
job.
Yeah. And how was everything?
It was fantastic. I would love to meet the cook.
Well,
I'd
I'll
love
be
to kiss the cook.
Oh, well, you certainly did like it, didn't you? I'll be sure to send your regards forward. They're still a bit busy at the moment, but I'll be sure to pass that along.
That's fair.
I won't be passing that kiss along, though, I'm afraid.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll do it myself.
Hey. If y'all are in need of help, I am actually looking for a part-time job. I'll be starting my first day of Strixhaven tomorrow.
Oh, a freshman, huh? Well, yes, our chef is actually looking for a sous chef. So, do you have any experience in the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay. Well, works for me. Yeah, if you want to show up after class tomorrow, the shift is from 6 to our kitchen closes at 9 p.m. So, yeah, just show up around 6 and it'll be going until about 9.
All right. Well, I'll be here. I assume is there a dress code? Do y'all provide it? Do I need to just wear nice clothes?
We will provide you with a smock and apron.
Okay.
So just wear something comfortable that you can wear underneath.
All right. As for the bill, how much do I owe?
Good question. You owe. Take it you already did the math, did you?
No. For sure, everybody ordered a 5 silver piece meal.
Okay.
So that's 2 gold.
5 silver.
Me and Destiny both got that.
Actually, Kyle's was
like-
only 3 silver. So
Oh, you're right.
3.
So
You and
2 more
Destiny both got the
gold.
dragon shot, flaming dragon, plus 8.
Tastes just like Fireball.
And then I got 1 dwarven ale, and y'all got
And then
each one.
he got 2. We all got a second round of drinks.
So that's another silver and 27 silver and 5 copper. Yeah, math is
How much gold is that?
hard. Yes. 10 silver is 1 gold, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, Kyle's back.
I
Now we
heard
can
you had
ask.
math problems, so I came back.
I've returned.
It's 3 gold. It's 3 gold pieces. 3 gold pieces, and you'll get you should get 2 silver and 5 copper back if I did
Yep.
everything right.
That sounds right.
Okay. I'll hand her 3 gold pieces. And tell her to keep the change.
Sorry. A tip. Wow. And here I thought freshmen didn't know the proper what do you call it, tradition, customs around here. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah. And I'll be here for my shift tomorrow.
You guys are all right for a bunch of fish. Say, what was your name?
My name is Al Kalen.
Kalen. I'm Rampart.
It's a nice name.
No, that was your elephant friend saying that to the owl chick. Owl chick.
I was just on
I,
off an accent.
I guess I should. Yeah, I guess I should say her name too. She's like, well, you can call me Shivadri. Spell that because it's kind of a hard one to. Shivadri. Yeah. Anytime you guys are, you're, the hours, and I'm here most days. So if you ever need anything, just stop on by. Okay, bye.
Hold on.
Sorry, I was responding to another message.
If I'm working here, I should probably know all these people's names. What is it that she does? She's a server?
She is the head bartender.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, bye.
Later. Man, I thought she would never leave.
Signature line. Humble advantage is like, tell us your PC is American without telling us. Give it a tip. That was a good one. Hi, John. Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Let's get to the dorms.
I'm quite. Think I'm ready to turn in for the evening.
Yeah, I think we should
Yeah,
probably get a good
it's-
night's
it's-
rest for our first night, first day.
It's almost 7. We should also, meet up with the dorm and figure out where we're sleeping and hope they actually put all our luggage in the right spots. Because knowing my luck, it's probably in someone else's dorm.
Yes, we elephants like to get a good night's sleep. I think I'm quite ready. It's been a very full day. Loxodons, excuse me, not an elephant. That's rude.
What's
Right,
an
right.
elephant?
I have no idea. Never heard of it. What are those? Okay.
All right, back to the dorms we go.
So everyone departs and heads their separate ways to the various dorms. Yeah, so the freshman dorms are all here on the central campus. Obviously, there is boys and girls, divided and
Aw.
protected by guards. Yes, I know you're so disappointed.
We can have
Aw.
truth or dare somewhere else.
But yeah, now that the sun has gone down, you can see that there are a couple of like security mages that are kind of like strolling about here and there. They've got like a wand with a little light spell on it as like a flashlight. Just kind of like they're not like out in forest, but you see one or two like on your walk, just trying to make sure everybody's safe. And but the things are fairly well illuminated. These long series of torches that separate the different sections of the college, they cast quite a lot of light, and it illuminates most of the campus, though there are some shadows and stuff on the far side between the buildings and whatnot.
I wonder if
So-
they're detecting any magic. Otherwise, it'd be pretty easy for students to cast invisibility and sneak into each other's dorms. I whispered into the group.
Sneaking into the others' dorms? What purpose would this serve?
Late night study sessions. And I look
Yeah.
at Destiny.
Oh. Well, yes, it's always a good idea to get a jump on the competition.
So, bedtime? It's just a little bit early for bed, but I think we have to go our separate ways because I don't know if Destiny's allowed with us or we're allowed with her after 7.
Aw.
I guess this is where we part ways.
No, I don't want to go. Okay, bye guys.
Later.
Sleep well, Destiny. We shall see you tomorrow during class.
Man, I thought she would
Yes.
leave.
Do we want to meet up again tomorrow before we part ways? Do we want to meet up again tomorrow, either for in the mornings or in the evening?
Yeah, why don't we walk to
Well-
class together?
I
Yeah.
would love that, but I have not actually seen the schedule yet, which I'm hoping is located in our dormitory.
I believe that's what Sharkbeak said earlier.
Then, so we could plan to meet up, but like I don't know what time we'd actually be meeting up because I don't know
Well, even
what time
if
the
we're not
first.
in the same class, I'm sure we can still walk together.
Sure, totally. I don't know. We can meet up for tomorrow. Sure.
why don't we
Let's
just-
meet up in the main hall, main building. Wait.
Why don't we just meet up
Wait.
here, right outside the dorms, so we can all
Do
walk
the dorms out of character? Do the dorms share a cafeteria?
They do, yes.
Okay.
meet up for breakfast.
How about we just meet up for breakfast
Yeah.
in 12 hours? That's probably simple enough.
It works for me. Yes, I'm quite curious to see what the quality of the food in the cafeteria is going to be. I certainly hope it's not gray slop.
It probably won't be as good as the tavern, but I mean it's free.
True.
Yes, well, most things for me growing up were free, being nobility and all.
Well, depending on what's in the dorms, I do have cook's utensils. I provided the dorms are opened up for the opposite sex, we could meet up in my dorm and I can cook breakfast for everybody. Not tomorrow. I'll have to buy ingredients, of course, and then find out if Destiny will be allowed into the guys' dorms.
It's
So,
okay.
I'm,
I'll
I'm
get
sure
in.
I'm sure she will be. I'm sure she will be. Before, as long as we're not during curfew hours.
yeah, that's what I was
You
thinking.
know,
But yeah, maybe like
probably,
starting next
maybe.
week, we can all pitch in on ingredients, and I can just start making us breakfast if we don't like the cafeteria's food.
But it depends on how much my wizarding supplies cost. It requires a very special ink to be put inside the spell book, and it's a whole ordeal, and it's not cheap. So I will be saving up my money and taking advantage of the free food for as long as I can.
That's fair.
So that's kind of where I'm at. If you guys want to buy breakfast and for yourselves, by all means, I'm just letting you know that I probably won't be able to participate for the foreseeable future.
At worst, you could just pick up the breakfast and meet in the dorm.
I certainly hope so. Perhaps I'll find a cloak of invisibility or something. I could just sneak the food out.
If memory serves, there was also a cafe. Perhaps we can also, if we decide to go our separate ways on breakfast, maybe we could meet up for coffee at the cafe.
The one inside the
Let's do
main,
the biblioteca,
yeah,
the bibliothèque.
with the cute
Bibliotech. The biblioplex. Yes,
Biblioplex. There we go.
there is a cafe in the biblioplex, but I was referring to the
Fire Jolt?
Fire Jolt. Yes.
Oh,
That's fair.
yeah. There's plenty of places to meet up, I suppose. Let's just do the cafeteria. To cafeteria for now.
Yeah.
That seems simplest. Yes.
Yes.
Sounds like a
Well,
plan.
Well, I'll
All right.
be on my way.
we bid you pleasant dreams, and may you good luck in your class.
Yes.
Thank you.
Whatever class that is.
Whatever.
I'll be in the cafeteria in the morning.
We will see you in the morning for breakfast.
Yes.
So you guys all go to your separate dorms. You do find your schedules posted. Conveniently, instead of like in normal college dorms where you have to share a room with somebody, they're so bougie that everybody gets their own room.
Fantastic.
So
Oh wow.
yeah. So you've got your privacy. It's a little on the smaller side. I mean, being for one person, it's not like super spacious, but there's a bed, there's a desk, there's a shelf, like it's a closet. There's just the essentials. Mini fridge, of course. You gotta have the the true.
Oh, this is quality living. I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and enter my dorm and start looking at my schedule and taking my clothes out of my foot locker, I guess. I'll just begin winding down for the evening.
So your Foot Locker has just been completely everything is just, you had it neatly packed and everything is just completely like jumbled from the trip. It's all just completely disorganized now.
A little bit tilting, but I pull it out and I'm just like, oh, I'm just start like hanging it up a little bit defeated. All right. But other than that, not much of an issue.
I'm gonna find out which ladies are close to my room.
So you're kind of lingering in the hallway, and you see some other female students passing by, and let's see, who I want you to talk to. This will be fun. Okay, I'm gonna use. So I've come up with this cool screen. I'm gonna test it out now.
Oh no, roll 20 crashed.
No. It's just I've never. You should see one NPC portrait right now.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I have all the like portraits and stuff. So I'm gonna use this screen just to like, so you'll know who you're talking to. This one of the girls from orientation, you see her shuffling down the hallway, and she looks kind of lost. She's kind of looking around, kind of confused, like very like overwhelmed by the experience.
Do you need help?
Oh, I didn't see you there. Sorry. No. I'm fine. No help. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure?
Actually, I don't want to be a bother, but they gave me a room number here, and I've been up and down this hall like twice now, and I still don't see it.
Let me take a look.
And you look at the thing, and she's actually got it says 96, but she's actually got it upside down. It's 69.
It's and I'm gonna look for 69 and I'll point it out.
And she's like, oh, it was upside down. I'm such a dingbat. Thank you so much. Seriously. Okay, bye. And then she tries to like take off.
Oh, okay. Take care. I'll see you in hopefully one of my classes.
She gets to her door and she disappears.
Man, why couldn't I meet the cool girl?
Do you want to hang around for a little while longer, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna go in my room and make sure that my dad didn't put anything in my bag.
Make an investigation check.
Make sure he didn't pack anything extra or anything annoying.
There's a whole ass bodyguard in the suitcase.
God damn it! I gotta send this imp back home.
The suitcase is a bodyguard mimic.
God damn it!
That would be sick though, actually.
That would be. That would actually be dope.
Okay, when you open it up, there's a handwritten note that says, "Good luck and try your best, princess."
Daddy loves you.
God dang it!
Love, Dad.
I hope this isn't magical. I don't have any spells. I'm gonna put it in the bottom of my bag.
There
Make
is
sure.
ritual casting.
I'm gonna identify it.
All right. You didn't bump into the cool girl because you are the cool girl, Destiny.
Hell yeah.
Okay, but that'll everyone can rest their heads easy for this evening, sleep in safety. No need to take watch or worry about random encounters because
I'd hope not.
all is well here at Strixhaven. Oh God, can you imagine? So you all awaken the next morning to a magical alarm, and it's like the just like the classic like alarm clock, like ring, like ring.
Ugh. No.
I just wake up and begin getting dressed and double checking my schedule to make sure I know where and when to be.
Yep. That.
Today I've got No
Okay.
handout. Hold on.
I didn't make your first class today is evocation safety.
Oh, I guess I'm
Uh,
gonna go to
Yeah,
Evocation
Destiny
Safety.
and Alex, you've got evocation safety, and Alkaelin, you've got introduction to reanimation today.
Sick. Meet up at the cafeteria.
Oh, let's go to the cafe.
Cafeteria.
You go to the cafeteria, and man, it is just like something weirdly nostalgic, despite having never been here before. It's got those buzzing lights, the fluorescent lights. Everything is very like cookie cutter and very starkly just they got the plastic trays and the metal, what do you call it, the little thing that you can rest your tray on, and there's a wide spread of all sorts of like eggs and bacon, fruits and vegetables. There's just like a full continental breakfast, where you can just put whatever you want on your plate, and there doesn't appear to be anybody like serving it. It's just there's like a buffet line and like trays and utensils and stuff, and there's also like a drink station with milk and juice and coffee and water, all the different beverages.
I have my own coffee. An endless amount of coffee, one might say.
Unless you roll a 1.
I'm definitely gonna get. Well, I'm gonna wait for the group, but when the group all gets together, I'm gonna get eggs, bacon, sausage, and.
Are any of you early risers? Who Destiny sounds like she's not exactly an early riser.
I am.
No, she's not.
I definitely am.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a late nighter.
So Alex and Alkaelid, y'all both make it down first. You're like the first ones to arrive.
You know, okay, Lynn. I kind of feel bad for Destiny because
Why?
she's like, you know, a hot popular girl, and we're just a bunch of nerds.
Oh.
Like, she definitely got the short end of the stick in this situation.
Yeah, it's a fair assumption, I guess. Are you saying we're not attractive? I'm a Vidalcan with hair, for crying out loud.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Most Vidalcan are bald. I created a hair tonic to grow hair
That's
because I wanted to be able to style it.
that's a very useful tonic to have. What do you call it?
Well, it doesn't really matter now because after I created it and used it, on my home plane there is this guild that specializes in selling and trading things, and they got their hands on my tonic and kind of reverse engineered it and is selling it for themselves. That group is called Vidalkazan.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I could have made some money off of that and had, had actual money when coming here, but you live and learn. Gotta learn to patent your ideas.
I don't know what that is, but yes, you do. But yeah, no, I just Destiny's clearly would prefer to be with other people, I would imagine.
Probably, but when looking at our group, it helps her stand out when looking at all of us.
I mean, you're right. Yeah, I guess that comes with its upsides.
Turns her from already a 10 into an 11.
Glad I could be helpful.
Hey guys.
Speak of the devil?
I think the term they prefer is fiend, as Rampart sits down as well.
And I am only half fiend, mind you.
Are you sure you're not soft fiend?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. That was weird, wasn't it?
Did you just have a stroke or something?
Are you hitting on me?
I wouldn't dream of it.
No. Anyways, should we go get breakfast now? Now that we're all here?
Yes, I'm absolutely starving.
Yeah, I could go for some sausage.
Wow. So you
right.
guys make your way through the line, the queue, and Rampart gets an absolute fucking mountain of eggs and bacon, and no vegetables or fruit, but one slice of toast.
I get like the basic breakfast foods, like the eggs, the bacon, the sausage, but like a very, very small portion of each, and like 2 slices of toast.
I get a shit ton of eggs, some bacon, hash browns, some sausage. But like an obscene amount of eggs.
I get an obscene amount of sausage.
Just sausage, that's it?
And some eggs, some bacon.
Okay.
I like to imagine that everybody else's plates are just like stacked, and then there's me with like a normal plate.
Like a normal
Just
amount of
slightly
food.
small. Just like a super small portion. Everyone else is just like full on like cartoon anime, Shaggy and Scooby level.
We all sit down and we're like, what's the matter, Alex? Aren't you hungry?
Yes.
You're not gonna
I
grow big and
guess.
strong like Rampart eating like that.
It's true.
I don't think I could ever get that big and strong. I'm fine with this, but thank you.
Rampart uses the snout of his trunk to hold the fork to eat his food with.
Nice.
Cute.
Trying to get as much use out of this thing as I can.
Well, Alex, it is free, so make sure you eat your fill.
I understand. I'm fine with this, but thank you.
I'm gonna start digging in on my eggs.
Food is surprisingly pretty good. It's not like gourmet or anything, but it is better than you thought it was going to be. Better than like what you expected cafeteria quality to be.
Well, that's good.
It is definitely pretty decent.
Decent.
And
So, what's everyone's first class today?
I have introduction to reanimation.
That sounds terrifying.
I have evocation safety.
Oh? I think I have the same one.
Oh, we could go together.
Oh. That's cool. That's cool. I'm glad to at least know somebody on the first class of the entire school year.
Although I kind of wonder why you're taking it.
Well, safety is important. So,
Yes, it is.
I just felt like in the school of magic that learning how to be safe from exploding magic would be important, That's all.
I think it might be more on how to use your evocation magic.
Then this is going to be very awkward. But we're all first levels. Not all, not all spellcasters have access to evocation magic. So I'm sure they have something in the curriculum for me.
What did you mean by
I imagine.
first level?
Sure.
Is that 'cause
We're all,
freshmen?
yes, exactly. We're all first level. If I were to put us on a scale of 1 to 20, I would say we're all in the first increment.
I'm sure there'll be something valuable that you can glean from this class, regardless of your forte in magical aptitude.
Exactly. And like the safety first, am I right? That's the most important thing.
Precisely. And today I will be attending linguistics and spellcasting. I checked I cross-referenced the schedule. There is actually a display of all the student schedules in the public bulletin, and you see that in the cafeteria they have like a public bulletin board that has it has like some like flyers, like advertising for different clubs, as well as like part-time jobs and stuff. And there appears to be a class schedule with like Buddy on it as well. It's and what's up?
I said, who's Buddy?
Everybody, everyone, like all the like freshmen.
Oh.
Sorry, I was using DM voice, so I slipped into some more casual speech. But Rampart's like, it would appear that our elusive fifth member, Dolos, is allegedly in that class with me, so I will report back to see if he has materialized.
Sounds good.
Hopefully we have a fifth member.
So certainly hope so.
If we don't, we're gonna have to do exceptionally well to score the extra points for being in that deficit.
Yeah.
So be on your best behavior, I guess. Keep rescuing civilians being attacked by mimics, or whatever that creature was.
In some ways, I feel like I'd rather have only 4 members than have a 5th member who's
A problem.
not a problem. Yes, exactly.
Let's,
Hey, remember when you
here.
thought we were gonna be a problem?
I did, but I'm quite pleased to see that we're all of the same mind, it seems.
I think people who come here aren't here to fuck around.
I
Well,
don't know why you would squander such an opportunity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
College
I
students
agree.
everywhere groan at the sound.
Right, so to our first class then.
Away we go.
I guess we want to meet back here for lunch if we can.
Yeah, sounds
Sounds
good
good to me.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, it's a plan. See you guys in a few.
All right, so we are going to zoom in, and everyone kind of goes their separate ways, but we are going to be kind of sort of role-playing, sort of montaging some stuff here, just for viewers at home. They're all taking a variety of classes, and because there are so many of them, I want to give the attention to each one, but also like don't want the entire session to be just like, and then we go to this class, and then we go to this class. so
I expect full lecture from you for each class on each day of the week.
No.
I expect an actual at least 30 minutes of talking like a teacher.
Well, the first day of class is definitely very important. So I'm definitely going to be giving attention to each class. But as the weeks go on, we may just say you go to class and nothing exceptional really happens. But for this first week, we're gonna really get down into the weeds. So, yes. So I'm trying to think of what screen we should use.
The one that shows all the
I should use
campuses.
Yeah, I was thinking either the campus screen or the NPCs. We might switch back and forth. But evocation safety, it says that it is at the Prismari campus is where you need to report to. Specifically, the section called, hang on, referencing notes here.
Maybe we can catch a shuttle there.
Imagine we can all catch shuttles to the campuses.
Yeah, if there's a shuttle, I would much rather take that than walk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the restroom because it sounds like they're gonna take the first class anyway.
Yeah, that would be perfect. probably getting close to.
Did we all want to take a break before the? No, he's already gone. Unless he caught that.
I'm
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if we all wanted to take a break
Quick 5 minute.
while Russ sets that up and we're about to head into the next half of the classes.
I mean, yeah, that works.
Now would be a good time for a 10-minute break.
Yeah, we're kind of at the halfway point, so let's do that.
Okay.
All right, folks at home, we'll be back. We're gonna do a quick. What did we say? 10 minutes.
10-minute water break. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm gonna stick around. So anybody who's in chat, if you wanna throw me some questions or let us know what you think so far, I'll be hanging out here. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitch if you haven't already. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you think. Tell your friends. Okay, you can go now.
Also, Jama's been watching. Hi, Jama.
Hi, Jama.
Bye.
And we're back. All right, so we are headed to our first class at Strixhaven. I hope you're excited because I sure am. And today, the first class on our schedule is Evocation Safety. So we're headed over to the Prismari campus. And you said you guys took a shuttle there?
Yes.
Yes.
So you hop on the little shovel and head down the promenade lined with blazing torches. And once you guys start pulling into this campus, it is kind of like nestled in the mountains. And as you're like riding on the little caravan thing, you see that there's a deep river canyon that flows below the promenade, and it is makes your stomach kind of turn a little bit looking at how far the drop is. It would be a very, very long fall if you were to fall off the edge. And there are no handrails.
Oh.
I should learn Featherfall.
Note to self: check out the Featherfall. And so your schedule said that you were to report to the Fury Gale. Oh, hold on, let me get the music going. Just realized I forgot to. So to report to the Fury Gale, which is on the southern portion of the campus. So you guys are on the shuttle, and it actually drops you off at the end of the promenade. You do have to walk the rest of the way. For efficiency reasons, they only take you this far.
All right. I guess let's not waste any time.
Yeah, let's go. I am slightly nervous. I'll follow you. This is kind of where you wanna be, right?
Yes.
Kind of.
I don't know if
your
I should
thing.
lead the way because I kind of want to go everywhere.
Well,
I'll stay en route.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see why you would like this place. Lots of fire. It's flashy.
Yeah, as you guys walk through this campus, you see everything is made out of like either stained glass or just like very like ornate and elaborate carvings. Everything has kind of these swirls and curves to it. You see there's a central tower that's this large you can tell like that's kind of like the main building, towering structure with a glassed in observation area on the top. And you see up at the top of the tower like bands of elemental energy, fire and ice being flung from students that are practicing up there.
Wow.
It's kind of cool, not gonna lie.
And as you pass through the campus, you get to the southern edge down here, and I wonder, will it let me? Yes, there we go. So you head to the southern edge, and it appears to be like kind of a mostly flat area, and this looks like there's all sorts of disposed projects, so broken sculptures and torn paintings. This is kind of like the repository for failed creations. And you do see a collection of students. Notably, you see. I guess we're gonna switch to the NPC. I hadn't entirely figured out how this was gonna work, but you see two of the familiar faces from orientation the previous day. Two other freshmen. The one with the red hair and the one with the fiery hair.
Dancer, hey.
How you doing, child? Good to see you again.
Class hasn't started, right?
No, it seems the teacher be running a bit late.
Oh, thank goodness.
The redheaded guy is like, the absolute gall to not show up to your own class on time. Can you believe it?
Shoot, they must have the privilege of being able to do that.
Thought we were supposed to be setting a good expectation for our students.
And what's your name again?
Oh god, I can't remember his full fucking name. It's so long.
Quintilius.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to say the whole name.
It's in the handouts.
Because he's I know, I'm trying to get there. I have a lot of tabs open, okay?
Antiphian Melantor III.
That's too many words. Quintilius. Fucking hell. Quintilius Melantor III, at your service, dear. And he like takes your hand and like kisses your finger.
You can call me Destiny.
Destiny, a pleasure. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't ask consent before I touched your hand. I hope that was okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, wonderful. I could tell you. You seemed like you wouldn't mind. Well, anyways, what's your name? Glasses.
Oh, hi. You can call me Elix. Elix Gaffer.
Elix Scaffer, huh? Well, aren't you just a tall drink of water?
Yes. No? Maybe?
Don't think too hard, sweetie. You'll hurt yourself.
All right, sorry.
About that time, from the graveyard of dead art projects, you guys see what looks like a puddle of like ooze, and it starts moving towards you guys. And everybody kind of like tenses up a little bit, and then this ooze begins to kind of coalesce into the shape of a humanoid creature, and this being is now before you.
That looks so cool.
I take like 2 steps back. What the?
So instead of hearing a voice, you actually hear telepathically a voice speak to you in a pleasant female tone, and it says, "My apologies, students. I was running a bit behind this morning. I am Professor Veyron."
You're a professor?
As she speaks, so she's speaking like to everyone telepathically, but as she speaks, she's also doing like ASL with her hands. She's like, "Yes, I am one of the Prismari instructors. Good to meet you. You must be Alex, right?"
Yes. That's right. Elix Gaffer.
Alex Gaffer and Destiny. Destiny, are you here?
Yes, that's me.
Good. And she continues taking roll, making sure that everyone's here. Quintilia, Santher, as well as all the generic NPCs nobody cares about.
All the people without colored hair.
Yeah. All the people with brown or black hair in the background. And she's like, well, just in case you didn't read the class, this is evocation safety. So we'll be learning about the safety around spellcasting, specifically with a focus in evocation, but in general, all safety in the general sense of spellcasting. It can be quite dangerous at times.
I knew this was a good idea.
And today, what are we gonna do today? Let's start with so today we are going to be doing a little target practice. I've had you meet all out here in the Fury Gale so that we can safely do some casting. So we are going to be trying to hit targets, and she waves one of her goopy arms, and you see several like humanoid shaped effigies of like dummies spring up at varying distances in the Fury Gale. There's one that's 30 feet away, one that's 60 feet away, and one that's 120 feet away. And she makes another gesture, and it draws she draws like a line in the ground with a quick like thaumaturgy or something. Like you see the ground just kind of like indent in a little, creating like a little line. Maybe not thaumaturgy, some other spell, whatever.
Mold Earth.
Mold, yeah, there you go, Mold Earth. And she says, to make things interesting, we'll be having a little bit of a contest. So for anyone who manages to hit all 3 dummies, you will earn an additional reward. For anyone who is in need of a little help in the cantrip department, I have a couple of wands that will assist you in this exercise. And she gestures, and out of the ground springs up a little like weapon rack with a couple of wands on them.
I sheepishly move forward to grab a wand. Sorry.
You look around, and you are the only one that needs one.
I am definitely looking Prismari red right now.
Glowing brightly.
Destiny and I are like the same color, right? As I grab a wand and retreat to the very back of the group.
Oh, this does say it requires a 2 minute. Okay, so we're gonna do action speed attunement here. No 1 hour.
Uh-huh. It's a special it's a special tutorial wand. It's okay.
Yeah. It's because it's a common magic item. It's a little easier to attune to than your average magic item. So anyways, everyone kind of takes their marks, and yeah, Destiny, do you want to go first?
Yes.
All right, fire a couple cantrips. So without hesitation, you launch a firebolt at the first target that's at the 30-foot mark, and you just completely obliterate this thing. I mean, you see broken glass go flying whenever you connect with it.
And I'm gonna go right for the second one. Yeah.
Wait, shit, not that one. Sorry, I thought I had this set up to loop. You send your second firebolt crackling off, and unfortunately, it goes right over the second dummy's head. You were a little overzealous in your second casting.
And I'll try for the furthest one. Bad rolls. Couldn't roll above a 10 for any of them.
Oh shit, you rolled an 8. Oh, I was like waiting for it. I was just like, hello. You take a moment, but you're just so brimming with excitement that you can't even you can barely contain yourself. You just send it flying out into the distance, and the professor's like, very good, Destiny. We'll need to practice a bit with controlling your more long-ranged attack or spells, but a good first start. And so we'll have Xanther go up next. He'll roll a couple attacks here. Just find my stats. that show up? Did y'all see that?
Nope.
No.
Couldn't remember if I said everything to whisper or not. Okay, so the first target, he I guess I could tell you what he does with this. His magic. He steps up and he does like a finger gun when he fires off his firebolt. He also uses firebolt. And he tags the first one. Tags it in the head. Like doesn't aim for the body. He just does like a perfect headshot. He, second attack. He goes to fire and completely misses the second one. This one was even worse than Destiny's. He fires it, but it doesn't go far enough. It like actually arcs and like hits and like shoots into the ground like midway between the two. And he kind of scratches the back of his head and he's just like, "Oh, that's not quite what I wanted." And then he fires his third one. And the third one, he arcs it, and he actually aims it high, trying to like kind of arc it into the right shape. But it falls just. It looks good, but it falls just a little bit short of that third target. And you hear him like curse in a language you guys don't understand. He's just like. He like storms off to the back of the group and kind of crosses his arms. Elix, why don't you go next?
My turn.
Yes.
Okay. How does this work? Point the wand.
She's like, you point the wand at the target, and then you say Dracaris.
Dracaris. I obviously don't have a mod for this, so
Yeah, you'll just use your spellcasting modifier, and then it's just it does have like I gave you a handout with the item.
Yeah, I saw it. It's just firebolt.
Literally.
Yeah. And it's 1d20 plus mod. Do I get proficiency?
Yes.
I think this works. Nope, I have to.
We're all way too excited.
Alex points the wand at the first dummy, but instead of launching a projectile, like a short like burst of flames just like farts out of the front of it, but doesn't even like leave the wand. It just like spews out a little bit and then falls to the ground and like kind of like sizzling.
Does that count?
The professor is like, don't worry, just try again. I don't know ASL. I'm just.
Right. I'm going to try. She said try again, so I'm going to shoot the same one. Dracaris?
So you focus again, and this time you launch a powerful bolt of fire at the first target, and it connects cleanly, like just a little bit lower than center mass, like right above like where the stomach of somebody would be. And
I like drop the wand after it like leaves my after the blast leaves out.
Yeah, it's got some kick on it.
Oh, ow, oof. Is that supposed how that works?
She's like, oh, that was good, much better, but you were supposed to aim at the second target, I'm afraid. Why don't you go ahead and aim at the second target for your third shot?
All right. Wish me luck.
Hey.
Hey.
and you fire. So you fire off the third shot, and like when you cast it, it like the kick from it, the wand goes like flying over your shoulder, and like sticks like upright on the ground.
I like almost I don't go fetal on the ground, but I go fetal standing up, like duck and cover, like so plaza.
but the firebolt connects and blows the head off of the second dummy that she asked you to target.
I haven't even seen it yet.
She was like, "Very good. That was much better. You just needed to get used to it. It can be a little bit daunting, you know, the fire and the smoke and the sound. It's an overwhelming experience, but I assure you, an exhilarating one you'll soon come to love."
Can I aim for the last one? I know it technically doesn't count, but you know I'm here.
She looks over at the class and she's like, "I don't see why not." And everybody's just like, "Yeah, sure." So you managed to hold on to the wand this time, but you send it flying at much too high of an angle, and it keeps, you don't even see it land, it just keeps going.
I put the wand back on the rack and just go back kind of to the back of the class.
She comes up and puts one goopy plasma hand onto your shoulder and says, "Don't worry. Given time and practice, I'm sure you'll become accustomed to it, and even soon, probably enjoy your ability to fire the pure elements of the cosmos."
Yeah, totally. Probably. I don't know. Just kind of sheepishly disappear into the mass.
Quintilius steps up and he's like, "Right, now that embarrassing display is over, we can let the real talent arrive."
He's gonna roll and hit all three.
He steps up to the plate, and in one swift movement, he pop fires 3 firebolts off and perfectly headshots each of them. And like he turns around and walks, like before he even sees if they land, he turns around and walks away, just like, "That was easy. Next." And the professor's like, my, we've got quite the overachiever. That was very good, Quintilius, but do watch that ego." He looks at her, he gives her like a dagger's glare, just like
50 points from Slytherin.
But as I said, you were most talented in hitting all 3 targets, so I'll be awarding 10 points to the dream team. And he's just like, so the rest of the class, continues trying, some of them failing, some of them succeeding to hit their targets, and that is the class. After a couple of hours, they call a break for lunch.
Destiny, I guess we should head back to lunch or whatever. Cafeteria. Right.
Yeah, let's one moment. Hey Xanther.
Huh?
He's still kind of sulking from embarrassing himself earlier. He's just like, "Yeah, man.
Let's practice sometime. Just us two."
You know, he kind of perks up a little bit and he's like, "Oh, what did you want to practice?"
Well, seeing that we both miserably missed our knowledge shots, you know.
He's like, "I don't know. I thought you did pretty good. But I guess I could show you a thing or two."
Yeah. And she gives him a wink.
What are you doing this weekend?
Let's see. This weekend, I think I signed up for something on Saturday.
Oh yeah, you have Let's see. I will make a hand. I'm sorry I didn't make a handout. I'll make a handout with the schedule eventually. But you have on Saturday you have Distinguished Society of Fine Arts.
Do I know if that's in the morning or what time that is?
It is in, yes, it is actually, they meet pretty early in the morning. So you'll be done before lunch for sure.
Well, I have something in the morning on Saturday, but I'll be done before lunch. So I have all day Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, well, let's meet up Saturday afternoon here. We'll meet right here. Make some fireworks.
I would like that.
I think I would like that too.
I'll see you around. I give him a wink.
See you around, girl. Quintilius, like as y'all are leaving, Quintilius like shoulder checks you, Alex. Like he walks from behind you and like bumps into you on purpose, but keeps walking.
I do not do or say anything.
You could, after like a few steps.
Sorry,
like,
I apologize, and then just like do my best to make myself small and disappear.
He looks over his shoulder and then turns back forward, and he's like, "Well, don't let it happen again," and keeps walking.
Sorry. I'll try to pay attention.
All right, let's go to lunch.
The professor morphs back into the ground.
See you later, Professor.
Farewell, student. Destiny. No, she calls you Destiny. Farewell, Destiny.
She just calls me
Sorry.
student.
So impartial. I'm trying to be like kind of nice. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I was looking at the professors and I was like, these are okay, but I feel like we need some weird elemental to be one of the professors. So I made that one up.
I like it, even though I'm not in that class.
Plasmoid fucking. Oh, you know, she could always show up in other classes. You never know. Okay, so next on the slate for today, we've got Intro to Reanimation. So, Kaylin, you. Yeah. back to the morning. So you head off down to Witherbloom College, which is where yours is located, and let's see what section you are to your class. I think it's just the main building, but let me just double check.
That picture up in the top left looks like a 10-legged spider with like an alchemy flask as the design inside of it.
That is, it does look like a spider. That's probably intentional too. That's the crest of Witherbloom.
I like it. So
Yeah,
is that my pennant? Is that the shape it takes?
Yes, yeah, that's the symbol.
Yeah.
Real quick, just for reference, this one up here, that was the Prismari one. This little red and blue up here.
Nice.
Okay. Anywho. Yeah, so as you head into Witherbloom, just as the pamphlets said, it is a big ass swamp. So kind of similar, you know, when you look over the railless promenade that has no safety railings whatsoever, you see this mucky mire of the bog, and everything is like, you just feel this like clinging humidity when you enter into this area. Everything is just marshy, and there's like flies and shit buzzing around, and it's
I'm gonna use my magical tinkering artificer effect to change one of the smells from mint to, what is it that detracts mosquitoes? It's like lavender or something.
citronella.
I think lavender is also one of them.
Maybe.
Turn it into a dawn sheet.
Lemongrass.
Yeah, just some kind of scent that helps deter pests.
But pests are your mascot.
Hey, that's true.
Apparently, lavender does repel bugs. Okay.
Hey, we're going with lavender.
I did not know that. Well,
I learned that from The Walking Dead.
You're the artificer. You're the alchemy major, not me. Yeah. So you change your scent to be that of lavender. You get out your little test tubes and vials and mix together a quick cologne that you pat onto yourself.
Yes.
Gotta be smelling good for the. And who is in this class with you? Let me check real quick.
I am the only student.
Or certainly not. But yeah, so you head through the main campus, and you will be. I guess this main hall is Wiltroot. Oh, that must be for later in the module. Okay, so you're in the main building. Wittershan's Hall is where you have been instructed to report to.
Nice.
And it's this massive tree that the very Tolkien, like, or not Tolkien, I don't know, just like the elves that always build their buildings out of trees. It's that very like typical one with
Elven,
nature kind of design.
That elven
yeah.
archetype.
Yeah.
That is in Lord of the Rings. That's the
Is
Wood
it?
Elves of Lothlorien. Yeah, in Lothlorien,
Oh,
when
okay,
after they leave the Mines of Moria, they have a whole. It's in the second movie. At the beginning of the second movie.
Okay. I guess I always think of the elf place in the first one with Elrond.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yes. So that it's so pervasive in the culture of like fantasy that I'm just like, wait, is that a Tolkien thing?
Technically, yes, but it's
feel
been
you should
like
just
I said.
always assume it is Tolkien.
That's accurate.
It's probably so. Anyways, you make it into Wittershan's Hall, and
On my way here, I would also have liked to keep an eye out for what I think might make good alchemical ingredients. I'm not gonna pick any, but just like mental note. Hey, I saw this. You don't actually have to, like.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and make a perception check.
I will guidance myself for this. Oh, isn't that one? I'm not even gonna bother with the guidance.
You're the trolley is moving so fast.
Too stoked for my first day.
You're just like so excited to finally lay eyes on this campus. You've heard your master or your father tell stories about it for just like since you were knee high, and it's just so exciting to finally be here. You're just kind of in awe.
Yeah.
So you make it inside, and there are so you find the room, and it's actually like a very much like a science lab. So they've got like the table set up with the stools and like the little hookups for the Bunsen burner and all that, like the just like real school. The eye washing station in the corner and the shower for safety and so you take your seat and hold on, switch these NPCs around here. You see that the professor is already at the front of the building or front of the room, and they are like going through some scrolls, like reviewing their notes. And the professor for this class is Tivash. And you have it with this girl.
Oh, hell yeah.
That tracks. The goth girl would be a necromancer.
Yep.
It seems appropriate, and you are also in it with this guy. Okay, sorry, the spacing might be a little awkward, but your professor is down there in the bottom left corner, and yeah, he's got like this kind of like elaborate cloak that looks like it's made of like feathers, and he's got stark white hair, pointed goatee, and glowing green eyes. Has this kind of aura of kind of imposing as far as teachers go. Most of the teachers have been pretty like kind and welcoming. This guy seems like he's a bit more of a hard ass.
Is he hunting
Um,
ghosts?
eh,
Gonna catch them all because he's Danny Phantom.
oh. Oh yeah, he does kind of look like Danny Phantom.
You said glowing white hair, or the white hair and glowing green eyes, which is also lyrics from the song.
He can walk through walls, disappear, and fly. It's more unique than the other guys. Okay.
The show never
YouTube's trying.
Gosh, that was such a banger. Anyways, so you see your other classmates. You see the broody goth chick and the rich boy sitting in class when you walk in. You say anything, or you just take your seat?
Yeah, let's introduce myself. Hey, I'm Kalen. I'll be taking this class with you guys.
Are you just saying that to everyone,
Mostly.
or like anyone in particular?
Just mostly these two.
Okay. The goth girl just like looks up at you, and she rolls her eyes, and she's like, ugh. And the rich boy is like, pipe down, shorty. Nobody cares.
Well, hello to you too, I guess.
The professor clears his throat, and he's like, all right, everyone, go ahead and take your seats. I'm gonna call roll, and he calls everyone out. Alkaelin,
Here.
Aurora, Winterstar, and she raises her hand. Grace and Wildemir, and he's present. All right, now that everyone's here, we can go ahead and begin. So, you have joined us for Introduction to Reanimation, where we pierce the veil between the living and the dead. We fundamentally change the structure of the circle of life and death, which is an affront to clerics and paladins everywhere. Hope everyone's excited. We're gonna commit some abominations today. Now, do we have any volunteers? We will be reanimating,
As soon as
and
you said any volunteers, I raised my hand. I didn't even let him finish. I just like, yep, I volunteer for tribute.
it's like, you know that means we're going to kill you, right? We'll kill you and then reanimate you. Bunch of first-year students.
Oh. Is it like?
Yes, we need test subjects. I mean, if we're going to reanimate, we have to have someone dead first. So you're volunteering. Go ahead, step up to the front, please. Come on. Don't be shy. I appreciate it.
I think I'm good. I'll keep. I'd like to keep my knowledge.
You've changed your mind? Are you? Well, don't tell me you're a quitter now, are you?
Is it the zombie reanimation or the revivify reanimation?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, that's why I'm asking.
Okay. Enough. Listen. They threw me out of Silverquell from my terrible jokes. I'm merely joking. We will not be performing any reanimation on students today.
Oh, thank God. I like mutter under my breath.
We will start with something much more normal. We will start with some small animals that we have caught here in the Sedgemoor. So what we're gonna do is we are going to. Now I did kind of like a little skill challenge for the evocation or the Prismari class that we just took, but most of the classes are just going to be a single skill check instead of the 3 like I did for them. So for this, Kaylin, I need you to roll for a medicine check, please.
Fuck yeah. Can I guidance myself?
You sure can.
Alright. That means I get 2 die for because medicine is one of the skills that I chose with my Vidalcan racial. Let's see. 2 die for.
Unnatural 20.
Yep. His total is 26.
Just reference my thingy here.
Oh, Kalen's a bit of
So-
an overachiever.
An unnatural. So wait, oh no. So I'm supposed to take the. I wonder if this is supposed to be the roll or the result. It must be the roll. So you rolled a 16. Okay. So yeah, the way that like the events work is like based on what you roll, it'll sometimes trigger special events.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
So a natural 20 is the one that would have done something different.
Yes, yeah. If you'd rolled a natural 20, it would have triggered the event. There's like, it's not just 20. It's if you roll. So for this one particularly, if you roll 5, 10, 15, or 20 naturally, those are the ones that trigger the event. So, but this one's so perfect. I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't give a fuck. I'm the DM. I can change the rules. In the future, we'll switch it. But I want to do the events because they're cool. But yeah, so like in the future, like if you roll and it triggers the event, that's when we'll like actually role play it out. And then if it doesn't trigger the event, I'll be like, okay, you go to class and you did a good job. Like, but this one, because there's one of the events is specifically about reanimating, so I'm just like, I want to do this one. Okay. So the teacher puts a bunch of rats in front of you, and they are dead. And let's see. Let me reread this.
You now have an undead rat pet.
All right, so everyone is attempting to reanimate their rats, trying their best, trying and failing, but you succeed. So the teacher actually like turns around and he's like writing some stuff on the chalkboard for like your homework, and you're actually the first one to succeed, Alcalen. But you see Rich Boy. He looks over at you and he casts something, and it kills your rat again, and he kills it while the teacher's not looking, and he looks at you and he's just like
Wow, dude, what a dick.
he uses it's like a tiny little eldritch blast, like a little purple lightning bolt comes out of his wand, and he just
That's
you gonna do anything about it?
It wasn't hard, I'll just do it again. I say that out loud so other people are like, huh?
Yeah, no one else has succeeded, and he's just like, do what again? Make a fool of yourself in front of the whole class? And you hear some people like kind of chuckle.
Hey man, just because you weren't the first to do it, you know, sucks for you.
What do you mean? And he looks at his rat, and he tries to do it, and when he does, the rat like begins to like kind of like bulge, and like you can see its stomach is like distended, and then it splurts into his face with guts all over his face. And everybody like starts laughing, and the teacher turns around and he's just like, quiet, everyone settle down. Grayson, clean yourself up. And he says, 5 points from the Fantastic Five. Don't, like, come on. This is the first day. You should be setting a better example. Grayson's, like, annoyed, like, over at the eye washing station, washing his face off.
I'm like, loser!
Freshman. Quiet down back there. I'll dock your points as well.
I don't say anything.
All right. And he's like, it's just about time for lunch. Has anyone succeeded in their reanimation?
Do I need to roll again?
Yeah, you'll need to roll again.
Okay, yeah. Well, same thing like last time, all guidance. And then 2d4 for 17.
So as the instructor asks that, you do it again, and I guess you use like you said you're using like smellable or
Yeah,
like
smell based.
so So you crack some smelling salts under the under the rat's nose, and they're magically infused smelling salts that will literally wake the dead.
It's like a defibrillator, but smell. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever smelled smelling salts, bro, but
I
holy
have
shit. Holy shit, dude. That shit's like fucking like legal cocaine. That shit is
Oh
insane.
damn.
Yeah, it'll do a number on you. Anyways, sidetracking. But yeah, so as the teacher asked that, you open it up, and he's like, very good. Quite the unusual technique, but I must say that is a reanimated rat, and the rat's like, sweet. Very cute. He gives you he's like booping you with his nose like on your hand.
Just petting him because he's super cute. I find like a little piece of, I don't know, some leftover food or something, and I let him feed on it. Now, you'll find out I'm very unique.
Well, I must say you certainly are setting a better example than Mr. Wildemere. 5 points to, what was your team again? The
High
roller
Rollers.
the High Rollers, yes. I was gonna say the roller derbies.
I say proudly.
Yes, well, good showing for the High Rollers. Mr. Wildemere, you could take a page out of Mr. Alkalin's book. He sneer.
I can always show you my technique because your technique was a bit lacking.
You don't know the first thing about my technique. Said, I'll have you know the Wildemers are have generations of powerful necromancers dating back all the way to the first. Blah 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 blah.
I stopped listening.
Yeah, people are already like filing out for lunch. Like nobody's listening
He's
to
the
him.
only one. Even the teacher's gone. He's the only one left in the classroom still talking.
And he just looks down and he's just like, I hate it here. Okay, lunchtime.
So obviously that's a rivalry point for Anthony.
Yes, yeah, you have gained 1 hater point, minus 1 relationship point
Huzzah!
for Grayson, and Destiny, you earned 1 relationship point for Xanther. Thank you for reminding me, Kyle.
I'll be earning them all night.
Okay, settle down. You need to get her to the cold shower. So for our viewers at home, in this Strixhaven book, they introduce like a relationship point mechanic, and it's kind of similar. If anyone's played Persona, it's kind of like social links a little bit. You know, you earn points by hanging out or having like memorable moments with the different NPCs, and as you advance, you can potentially gain some benefits mechanically, you know, in the game itself. It's talking about D&D also, as well as Persona, but yeah, there are some benefits that can be gained from either positive for maintaining a good relationship with your NPC friends, or drawing the ire of the rivalry, as Anthony just did. So there's some negative drawbacks to being rivalrous with people as well. But yeah, he did start it, but you ended it.
I certainly finished it.
Hoisted by his own petard, as always. But yeah, so you guys reconvene at the dorms for lunch as planned.
How did everyone enjoy their first class?
It was awesome. I reanimated a dead rat.
So soon.
Yeah, I also was the first one to do so, and I scored our team 5 points.
Oh, nice.
Well done.
That's cool. We didn't score our group any points. Oops.
We did our best.
Rampart looks a bit stressed, and he's like, we had a pop quiz on the first day. I was not prepared for this.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yes, I think I did okay. I didn't gain any points, but I didn't lose any either.
Well, I'm pretty sure we'll be high rolling in some points here soon.
Well, you know, as long as we didn't lose points, I guess. Uh, right. What uh, so you reanimated a rat. You had a pop quiz. That is unfortunate. What does our schedule look like after lunch? I'm not sure if we go back to the same class.
Yeah, it's the same class.
Okay. All right. Well, perhaps we can do do better this time.
Better.
I'm trying.
I believe in
yeah.
all of you. You all
To be
this.
fair, I think Destiny and Xanther distracted themselves during that. So,
I did a little bit.
so, because believe it or not, I hit more targets than Destiny.
Hey, okay, you don't need to rub it in now.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm slightly proud of my accidents, but I know Destiny can do better than that. Yeah, think.
What did they have y'all casting?
I'm not sure. It was
We were
what spell
using
was it, Destiny?
Firebolt.
Right. I had a
But
wand, so it probably was made it easier for me. Honestly. I don't know that.
Spell? I wish I had that one myself.
I don't. Everybody else did though. So that was an oopsie daisy. Kind of nervous to head back, but let's get food. What's for lunch?
So when you guys walk over to the buffet area, it's like it's emptied. Like all the like vessels that were holding the eggs and various breakfast items from before are empty. But just as you walk over, they just like food begins to just materialize seemingly out of thin air, and it's a bunch of like finger sandwiches, every kind of turkey, roast beef, ham, vegetarian options as well, like wraps. There's also like a bunch of different chips as well as like carrot sticks and like healthier options as well. And then they have like tea and soda and lemonade and other like beverages and stuff. So just like a good old fashioned.
I'm gonna get each one of the sandwiches except for the vegetarian and some lemonade.
I grab a single sandwich, some milk, and head back to sit down.
I grabbed the most meat-filled sandwich that I could find. Grab a couple. Grab some lemonade. Settle down.
Can't hear you, Russell.
And here you, Russ.
Oh, muted myself again. Rampart gets a heaping helping of vegetables and a couple sandwiches as well.
Nice. Gotta eat those veggies to be big and strong.
Yes, I'm quite partial to. I do like some veggies, but I just prefer to eat them later in the day. I don't usually do veggies with breakfast.
That makes sense.
Of course.
I do like those leafy greens as he eats just like chunks of lettuce whole.
The whole head just.
The whole fucking the whole ass head of lettuce. Chunk. He's eating it like a gumball. He's just got it like tucked in the corner of his mouth.
Nice.
Gross.
Certainly one way to do it.
Oh man. Well, I'm looking forward to the second half of class. Hopefully I'll learn something instead of being tested about what I already know.
Yeah.
That would be tragic.
My professor is the same Owlin woman that instructed us for our orientation, Professor Sharpbeak.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes,
I don't know if
I didn't know
any
she was
classes.
an instructor too.
Interesting. Well, hopefully, stay on her good side. She gave us those points yesterday, so maybe she'll be more inclined to give us more. I don't know.
Yes, that was quite a unusual event. Kaylin, have you had a chance to examine that substance that you found?
I have not. I wanted to make sure I got enough rest for my first day of class. I was going to attempt to check it out after my shift at the Bosun Tavern.
Well, make sure you, I definitely would be curious to hear the results, but certainly don't put off any of your other more important responsibilities in favor of it.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
what he said.
I suppose we should head back to class then.
Yeah, I suppose it's about that time. Oh boy.
Should be fun.
Yes, it does seem like your cup of tea. But I'm sure the class will be good for me eventually.
You'll find your uses.
All right,
Yes,
so
of
everyone heads back to their various classes and finishes out the rest of the day, and pretty uneventful. Just learning a few more things. There's some more teaching being done instead of they jumped kind of right into hands-on assignments, but bless you. The second half of the day, there's a lot more instructional type lecturing being done, where they explain some of the things that you experienced in your findings. These teachers all kind of express an air of not shoot first, ask questions later, but like fuck around and find out and then learn why that happens. Like kind of examining your
Hands on.
Yes. Examining your findings kind of after you've experienced them firsthand. That'll round out the second half of the day. So 6 o'clock rolls around, and so Kaylin has a shift at the Bosun. Alex, were you still wanting to work at the library?
Yes, I should go check that out.
And then Destiny, you're free to kind of do whatever. They're going to be busy, but you can keep them company at work, or you can just go to study or just wander about, whatever you're interested in.
I will attempt to do a watercolor painting.
Oh, okay. There you go. So why don't you go ahead and give me a performance check for that? We'll see how it comes out.
Oh no.
Oh no, I ruined it.
So it's coming along swimmingly. You're one with the muse. You're feeling yourself. You're just absolutely titillated from your experience with Xanther in class today, and you're drawing a portrait of him. And you turn to, not creepy at all. You turn to grab a different brush, and you bump one of your paints or one of your pots with the watercolors, and you ruin the painting, and just it's fucking completely destroyed.
He was dark, but not that dark.
Your avatar looks so sad.
Not like this. I'll use this as a base for next time.
It is crushing disappointment.
I was almost done. She lays in bed for the rest of the night.
Sadness. So Alex, you make your way down to the biblioplex, and I guess we could use the map.
We don't have to, unless we need to.
Okay, so the kindly Asian chick from your orientation, if you recall, she's waiting for you when you get there, and she was like, "Oh, hey, I remember you. You're one of the freshmen, right?"
Yes. Yes, I am. I'm here about a job position, I think. I think
Oh
the lady in the
yeah,
cafe said y'all were hiring.
yeah. Come right this way. Did you have a preference in what you wanted to do? We've got a couple of different positions. We could certainly use help in pretty much any of them.
Um, I I don't know, but I figured the library, if anything. Though I guess if not, I don't have to if there's another position open. I don't know.
You know what? You seem like you'd be a grade A bookshelver, so let's get you over here. She
Yes, that sounds good.
she takes you over, and there's this cart that's just stacked high with all manner of different tomes of books. And she says, "Now I know it's probably tempting, but try not to read any other than the titles. I'm sure you'd love to crack one and delve into the mysteries of the universe, but we need to get these back on the shelves so students can find them."
Right, of course. What system do you guys use here? Is it alphabetical, I guess? I don't know.
So, we mainly need we mainly need you to transport the books. I'm afraid it's a not as intellectually stimulating. It's a bit of a brute labor because we have. Let's see, what screen am I on here? Here we go. And as she walks about the corner, you see this clockwork, like warforged creature. I feel like I have a better image of this. Hang on. We have the clockwork archivists do most of the heavy lifting when it comes to organization and setting the books in their proper place. Where is this image? But yeah, it's this big like robotic like bookkeeper,
I
and she's like,
understand.
okay, cool. So she's like, you just need to make sure that the books end up in their pile, and they'll do the rest.
I got you. So each archivist is kind of like responsible for its own section or whatever.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And so there are sections for all the various different schools of magic, as well as historical tomes, fiction, nonfiction. We've got uh, every classification of book you could ever think of. So they're quite skilled in what they do, but they are not quite as mobile, and they're kind of like the archivist is kind of like hooked up to this like track kind of thing that like it lets it move freely around the bookcases, but it's kind of like tethered to the bookcases in a way.
Right. Oh, all right. Sounds good. I think I could do this. Doesn't seem to be particularly difficult. Uh, if I have any
I'm
questions, who do
sure
I ask?
I'm sure you'll do exceptionally. If you need anything, I work here too. I also work at the. I'm Nora Ann, by the way.
Nor and all right. Thank you, Nora Ann.
I work up at the information desk at the front. So if you have any questions about the library or about anything at Strixhaven in general, I'm always here to help.
And is Nora is Ann your last name, or is like Nora and your what
No,
we call you?
Nora Ann is my what you can call me by. My last name is Wu.
Nora Ann. All right. Uh, thank you, Nora Ann. I'll guess I'll get to work.
Anytime. Alex, right?
Elix, yes.
Sorry.
ELYX. Elix
Oh,
Gaffer.
perfect. Wonderful, Mr. Gaffer. We're happy to have you here with us, and uh, try not to fall asleep. I know it's not that exciting, but
No, it's all right. You know, it pays right. It does pay right.
yes, yeah, you'll be paid at the end of the week.
Okay. Okay, cool. So thank you.
I finally
you.
found the handout I was looking for, so I'm going to show that to everybody now. So I was trying to like talk and find it at the same time.
Oh,
Super
pretty dope.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Right? Robo librarian. uh Elix, give me a perception check, please.
It was almost a 19.
Yeah, so you carry out your shift, and it's a bit monotonous, and you definitely are tempted to crack open the books, but remembering her words and wanting to do a good job, you stick to just doing what was asked of you and nothing more.
Right.
It's you stock books, shelf books for about an hour or so, and then Nora comes over and she's just like, "All right, we're fixing to close up, so you're good for today."
Oh, already? All right. Thank you, I guess.
Oh, thank you. We're happy to have you here.
So same time tomorrow? When do I work next?
Yeah, it's going to be an hour every weekday, and if you want to come in the mornings too, you can earn a little overtime. If you want to, you can do an hour before class as well.
Perhaps I'll think about that if I need the money. Thank you.
Thank you.
I awkwardly leave.
Well, you didn't have to say awkwardly. I just assumed that. All right, Mr. Chef, you're up. So you head on down to the Bow's End, and Shivadri's there waiting for you. And she's like, "You can go on into the kitchen." Or no, she hands you your uniform when you walk in. She hands you your smock and your apron. She's like, "You can go change in the restrooms and then report to the kitchen in the back."
Will do. Thank you for this opportunity.
Hey, we're happy to have you. We can always use an extra hand around here.
Yeah, y'all look super busy.
Yeah, and as you say that, like, students are streaming in, talking excitedly from their first day of class as everyone's, telling each other about their days and excited to get something to eat. A lot of older students. There are some first years, but you see, tends to be a lot of like second and third years that are visiting this place. Tired of the cafeteria food, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Trying to
More
see.
flavor.
I'm not sure if I have the handout that I want.
For Mr. Chef.
Yes, because he looks pretty cool. I think it was in the chapter with the boson.
You can see him when you're looking at the jobs.
That's where I was like, I know I saw it somewhere. Okay, it's in the jobs chapter. Thank you. Jobs. Part-time. Just save that. Upload real quick. All right, so when you head back into the kitchen, it is kind of loud, kind of chaotic. There's meat sizzling on the flat top, and like pots boiling over with liquids, and all kinds of just strange smells. And you hear the cacophony of vegetables and stuff being chopped, and you see this guy. You see this kind of stumpy looking troll with massive tusks, and he's got this big ass meat cleaver, and he's just like chopping the heads off fish and chucking them into the into a pot. Or no, he's like scaling them and stuff. He's like chopping the heads off, taking the scales off, like cleaning them, whatever, taking the bones and shit out.
Hi, Chef. My name is Kalen. I am the new hire for today.
Oh, hello there, my boy. I'm Guillaume, but when you're in this kitchen, you seems like you already know to call me chef.
Could you spell that for me, please?
It's spelled like this. What a man. But like pronounce it like God, like G-Y-U, G-Y, G-U-Y. Good lord, Guillaume, like Guillaume.
Guillaume.
Oh, okay. Well, I just noticed his little fucking chef's hat looks kind of like a mushroom too. It's awesome. But yeah, he's got like this big like ropey beard that he's like tied, and everybody's wearing like like hairnets and stuff, and he's just like, all right, go ahead and get washed up, and I'll get you started on prep work.
Awesome. I'm excited to flex my what do they call it? Sous skills? That's another way of
Your
saying chef.
culinary skills. Yeah,
Yeah.
sous chef.
Sous chef, yeah.
He's like, well, don't get ahead of yourself. In cooking, there's a lot of groundwork that you have to set before you can become a culinary master like me. You got to focus on the basics too.
Yes, chef.
And so he shows you how to like clean the he's got you like chopping vegetables. So he shows you how to like de-seed them and clean them to prepare them, and gives you like little containers to store the stuff in as well.
He might be a little surprised, but I'm already pretty familiar with doing such things, since I am proficient with cook's utensils.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a cook's utensils check. Let's do it. Try to get at least one check in on.
Oh no!
You
rolled the same thing I did.
You can guidance on that.
Yes. 12.
So you think for a moment, like he instructs you, and then you do your little think, you ponder for a moment before getting to work, and he turns his back. He's got something else to do. He's yelling at one of the other cooks. He's like, come on, we gotta get these orders fired, go, we got tickets, let's move. And he turns back to you, and you are just finishing up as he comes back, and he's just like, good, I see you got it done. Things move pretty fast around here, so you got to make sure that you're you got to do these as quick as you can. You can't take too much time. We got a lot of orders coming in,
Yes,
especially
chef.
during the rush. But good work. These look good. And he scoops some of them into the pot that he's cooking in, and he's like, just keep on doing that, and in a little bit we'll move on to the next thing. So you go throughout the evening, and the first hour is like really busy. It's like just chaos from all the students streaming in, but the second and third hour, things begin to kind of calm down, and it's not quite as hectic. He has a little more time to kind of like instruct you on stuff and show you. He gives you like a tour of the kitchen, kind of shows you roughly like where all the utensils are kept, and like where they store the prepped food and things like that. And he's just like super chill. He's just a total bro, and he puts on that chef voice. Like when it gets busy, he definitely starts barking orders, but he's never like, what's up?
I said Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay, yeah. He's not quite calling people donkeys, but he seems to be in a pretty good mood today. So your the rest of your shift goes well, and as things are kind of wrapping up in the last half hour or so, he's just like, you're welcome to, if you want anything, you can order something off the menu, and you do get a free meal for working here.
Oh, fantastic.
Because you have to come over straight after class, so you don't really have time for dinner.
Yeah, it would be awesome if I could make it myself. Could you or one of the other chefs perhaps show me how to make a Silver Quill's Blessing?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Silver Quill's Blessing, you're gonna need some owl feathers, and trust me, they're picked off owls, not any of our Owlin friends.
So it's not from the lady over there.
No, it's not. And so you get and he's like, and then you're gonna need some squid ink too. And he shows you how to make it, and it's it's basically it's like a squid ink pasta, and it also like the feathers you cook them like with the sauce like a bay leaf kind of like where you put the leaf in there but you don't like actually eat it. It's like a and then you stick the feathers in like as a decoration, and so it makes kind of a when he puts it together, the feathers sticking out of the pasta, it looks kind of reminiscent of the dawn bow like behind me.
Nice.
Is what I'm just
That's
gesturing
cool.
to. So yeah, so it's got like kind of the similar like presentation, and yeah, and it's good. It's good. It's kind of you were not really sure about the squid ink, but once you taste it, it's got a good flavor to it. It's kind of a little fishy, but not bad.
Awesome.
Needs a little salt. And he takes a small bite off your plate, and he's just like, not bad for a first attempt. Need salt.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Yeah, I have cooking experience, just not in a restaurant setting. I always had to cook for myself.
Oh well, I'll tell you, I've always preferred to cook for others. To be honest, I'll usually just eat whatever anyone puts in front of me, but I'm glad.
Up, and he just disconnected.
Bow, 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 bow.
Guillaume, are you having a stroke?
You killed him with your food.
Oh no.
You poisoned him. He's paralyzed.
Lack of sodium.
Not good.
He got a cramp.
Needs more salt.
Am I back? Am I here?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
he pretty much disconnected after
Memes today.
needs more salt, and he'd like eat anything put in front of him.
Oh yeah, he was just like, I'm really. He's like, I'm glad to have someone who's passionate about the culinary arts here with us.
Yeah, I can't wait to learn some new recipes, and I'm very excited to cook for the team that I was put in.
Well, that's enough for today. You better get home and take care of that homework while you've still got some time.
Yes, chef. And I'll like start taking off the hat and stuff.
Good work. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
And you head out, and some of the restaurant seems to have mostly died down with activity. There's still a few older students and a couple of teachers who are here grabbing a drink.
Nice.
You see your intro to reanimation instructor. He's drinking a cocktail at the bar as you're walking out.
I'll just like wave at him. Hi, Professor.
He looks over and he sees you, and he's just like, Kaylin, good work today.
Thanks, sir. Nah, I just walk out the door.
And yeah, so everyone heads back to the dorms, gets that homework, just read the chapter. You study up. We kind of glossed over it, but you did all purchase kind of your basic textbooks, so you do have a variety of reading material for your various classes. They were shipped to your rooms, and yeah, that's the first day of class. Unless y'all want to meet up and do anything else.
Like before the night ends, you mean, or?
Yeah. It's about 9:00 right now, so past dinner already.
I'd like to study that mimic goo.
Okay. Go ahead and you bust out the goo, and you've got, what do you got? Alchemist tools.
Yep, alchemist supplies.
Go ahead and give me an alchemist tools check or supplies check.
All right. I will guidance myself, and this is the tool of my choice from my racial, so I also get another die for. Oh fuck.
Natural one. Bow, 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 bow.
Oh, how mean should I be?
Super mean. He ruined it. It's gone forever.
Oh
Yep,
no.
probably.
Okay, so you're pulling it. You're pulling the tube out, and you've still kind of got some grease on your hands from working, and it fucking slips through your fingers and shatters on the floor.
No.
So it's on the floor. You can try to scrape some of it together, but go ahead and give me another. Let's do a. What are you bad at? Dexterity check. I mean, you're not that bad at dexterity.
So dexterity saving throw. No, just fucking dexterity, right?
Well, you've already dropped it. It's sleight of hand check technically, but
Okay, I can. Sleight of hand. Oh my god.
You try to recover the goo, but it's already like seeped into the floor, and it's fucking left a big ugly stain on your room now.
Well, this is embarrassing.
Oh. No, the MacGuffin, our whole plot device.
I told you to take it to the lab. We were talking about it between sessions, and I was like, oh yeah, like the Witherbloom campus, they have like a science lab where, you know, like maybe you could have someone help you with it.
Alkaelin doesn't know that yet.
I know. Well, your class was in the lab.
That's
Okay.
true.
Damn
I guess
it.
he was thinking about taking it there.
Hold on real quick. Let me see.
It is what it is. It happened now. It's permanently gone.
Yeah, pretty much. I was just gonna read real quick and see what that.
Rampart tomorrow. So how did your investigation go? Well, you see.
So what happened was, just check my notes here real quick. Student lounge. Oh, this is the upper.
You guys see this?
Kind of.
Yes. What is
What's
that?
that?
It's a sleeve. A very bad quality sleeve that I've kind of messed with, but now it just looks like a Batman cowl.
Yeah.
I've turned to sleeve.
Oh, like a card sleeve.
Yeah, it's a card sleeve. It's
Oh, okay.
literally a card sleeve
Wow.
that I've just toyed with, and now it looks like
Oh my
now it looks like a
God.
Batman cowl almost.
Nice.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who has to fidget with stuff at their desk.
I have a whole ass fidget cube.
I need to get me one of
And
those.
my
That shit
axe.
looks awesome. Okay. All right. I just wanted to read over what that could have been, what it was, to see what the implications of that was. Okay, so you had a pretty good day up until this last moment. You were doing so good, and then it all fell apart.
Yep, I'm kind of tired after the day.
Yeah, but that will conclude our first day of class, and I feel like this is a good spot to call the session too. What do you guys think? Go ahead and call
Yeah,
it for
we
today.
could.
Sure.
We could call it.
Before going to sleep, though, I'll press the digitation and clean the spot.
You try to clean it, it does not come out.
Oof.
Not even with magic.
Oof.
Yeah.
Max.
Which is valuable information. That is worth noting.
Yeah.
That it cannot be you try to clean it and it does not buff out with the prestidigitation.
Time to study it from the floor.
Break off
See-
the floor.
You put that in your notebook. For what it's worth, you put that in your notebook because you do find that a bit curious that you're
Even
not able
magic
to
can't
clean
remove
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for what it's worth, that was some kind of information. But alrighty, guys. I think that's a really good stopping point. So we will pick it up with day 2 tomorrow. I promise things will speed up a little bit in terms of stuff happening. I know it feels like we kind of just fucked around today, but
We had a lot of value.
we had some lots of good role play, lots of
We're building relationships. We're experiencing life. You know, this is what we played for. We played Strixhaven for.
Yeah, it's the slice of life. It's good stuff. But yeah, just this first week we're gonna kind of take things slow. I want to really, like I was saying earlier, I want to really go through each class, kind of get to know everyone and get to know the teachers a little bit. And then as things move on, we'll do a little more kind of montaging, I guess, of stuff as more extracurricular events begin to work their way into your lives.
Yeah.
Extracurricular.
Well, alrighty, guys. Thank you for anyone watching at home on Twitch or on YouTube. We love you guys, and don't forget to tune in Sundays at 2 for our live streams. We stream every week. We're not streaming next week. Next week is Easter, but in 2 weeks we will be here live 2 p.m. And if you're watching on YouTube, those uploads usually go up about a week after the stream. So yeah, thank you so much for
Friday's the goal.
Friday. Yeah, we try to get it on Fridays.
Friday's the goal.
But yeah, thank you again for watching. Just don't forget, the usual. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Throw us a comment, and yeah, we love you. Bye.
May your grades be high.
Bye.
May your grades
May the
be
shores be
high.
with you.